Why am I life? Why am Oh, hey. Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna.
Man, I hate it when you're so close to finishing. And I know it sounds wrong, but yeah, you get what I mean.
All right. Oh my God. Congratulations, Yuna. Oh, do I have to? Okay, I'll do it. I'll add the unit. Should I do it? Maybe I won't. Okay, no, I guess I won't because today is like a special episode, so I won't add the Yuna number one. I'm sorry, but yes, congratulations, Yuna, on redeeming first, and Sayu on redeeming second. That's good to see you, Sayu. I hope you're doing good. And Ali, I see you are here. Welcome, bruh. How? What do you mean how? Okay, yeah, Yuna. I don't know. It's cute, but it's scary. But I hope you guys are doing good. It's been a while. It's been a hot minute that we haven't had a, you know, Rising Star, Rising Star show. And for those who don't know, during the whole, the whole loading, that's the only time I could really, really talk to you guys one on one. And look at this art. Ah, I love it. So yes. Oh, if I do this, you guys can't see the time. Okay, but yes. How big is your wing, bro? Ah, it's pretty big. I mean, look at this. I got this one, and I got this one that's also big. Yeah, I got 6 wings. Yuna is camping here. I mean, hey, you know, any means to win, right? But yeah, that's the thing. Also, I'm late from 2 minutes. I'm 2 minutes late. I should have maybe not eaten and just work, prepare the stream. But I hope everyone is doing okay. That's supposed to be my job. What, the camping or the? Hmm, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what we're talking. But yeah. But I hope everyone's doing good today. Special guest. Yes, I say that every time, and yes, it's true. Oh, I didn't even change the collab command. Do I change it? I got time. I got time. So I'm absolutely scuffed, but it's okay because I like that. Not being scuffed, but I like to show people that it's okay to be scuffed. So I'm going here, Twitch. Please load, and it's on the left. On the left, there's something called chat box, chat command. You click on that, chat custom. Do not do the collab command. I will. I will. Right. Okay, here. But where is his thing though? It's so hard to. Okay. Oh, the camping. Okay. Good. Oh, okay. There we go. We're gonna go here. How? Okay, that's how you write the name. Why is it so complicated? Oh. Wait, you guys can't hear that. That's okay. I don't think you could hear it. Okay, we're gonna go here. We're gonna go here. Boom. Yes. Good. I'll save it. And now you guys have my permission to try it out. Walter, hello. Collab. What does this do? There it is. Perfect. Come, Becky. We're gonna go down. Click. Oh, okay. There it is. So I'm just gonna take it. Pin. I finally understood how to pin. It doesn't work if you are in OBS, which I don't know why. We're gonna close this. Now the message is pinned forever. But welcome, Walter. Everybody, you guys know the redeem's not there, but when Walter shows up, when very other specific people shows up, Rinchik, other people, Yuna, we say. Oh my god, 5 minutes already? Oh. Privyet? Yeah, of course. Privyet, Kagdela. Sounds like Godzilla. It's not Godzilla. I first thought it was Godzilla. I don't know how to type it. I think that's how you type it, but I don't even know if it's official. You know what I mean? Because they have their own letters. which is I tried on Duolingo. I actually tried Russian, and I'm like, okay, what's this word? I'm like, huh. So now I know that that it looks like a little, I don't know, a square, rectangular shaped N. I know it's Привет, and maybe I'm wrong. Let's go. Yeah. But I think Sayu has already talked about doing a Duolingo stream. Yuna as well. Tofu has already done one. It was a Chinese Duolingo stream. I I should do it. By the way, guys, I still didn't post it, but I hit, and this is I'm not joking, man. I'm really happy about this, and it means nothing. It means nothing. But I recently hit a very specific number of consecutive days that I have played Duolingo. And that number, can you guess the number, guys? Hmm? Can you guess the number? How many consecutive days that I hit on Duolingo? I'm not sure if I'll use Duolingo though. Oh, that's okay. I just said Korean learning. Yeah, no, that's good. That's cool. Because I want to do learning stream too. I just need people to teach me because I do have a stream idea. I've never done it yet, and I really want to do it. Yeah. I was looking. I don't have a lot of water, but I'm okay. I'm okay with this. I got my the sausages here. Anyway, I'm gonna lurk. I need to pack. I'm moving this week. Oh, congratulations, Sayu. If you are lurking and listening to the background, thank you so much. If you're not, that's okay. But yes, sausages. Yeah, I showed you my sausages. That sounds, yeah, but it's like in the golden container. I am. You're so sweet. Thanks so much, Raya. The best of luck to you. So, I hear. So yeah, that's the thing. I have recently hit not 50, not 100 not 100 days in Duolingo, not 365, not 500, not 666. I hit 1,000 days. The big 1K. I've been I've been gunning it with so much, and there's some times I just wanted to absolutely stop, and I was like, I'm done. Like when they added all the mascots, am I the only one? I don't care about the mascots. Oh look, they all have the lore. I don't. I'm here to learn. I don't care. One of them is emo, and she like claps her hands sarcastically every time. Let's get out of here. You're annoying. What the hell? So it's annoying. But yes. Yeah. So I hope that today's. I hope you guys will enjoy today's guest. Oh my god! Remember that the mean one? Yeah, I like. She's still there. Duolingo. Nobody liked your green owl. Nobody liked it. Nobody. Why would we like more? They're like, "Hey, you know what's better than one mascot? Six. Who did this? Why are people in the offices in charge always the dumbest people? Huh? Oh my god, this is gonna be on YouTube forever. I didn't say any names. Oh shit, I did say Duolingo. Duolingo is never going to, they're never gonna sponsor me. Holy shit. I didn't say Duolingo. I said Bubolingo. So bad. Hey, yeah, nah. Bubolingo. Yeah, it's like a green. It's like a green bird. But it's not an owl. It's yeah. Bubolingo. 20 seconds left. And you know what? I'll start muting myself right now, and I'll go talk to our very special guest, and we'll see if they are ready. Ah! Yeah, hello everybody. How are you doing today? Welcome to Rising Star. My name is Morningstar. I am your host, and today we have the one, the only Bryce. Hello, Bryce. How are you doing today?
I'm good. Hello, what's up?
I'm doing good. I just have to say this right off the bat. During your debut, for that really epic VTuber group, I think that's how you started your stream. You're like, "Hi, my name is Bryce. What's up, guys?" And I thought you were
Yeah,
gonna just wait for an answer. I'm like, "This is his debut."
a whole hour of sitting and waiting for someone to say something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's on brand. It sounds right.
How are you doing today, man? I hope you're doing good.
I'm good. I stayed up all night, as I do. I played some Valorant, which was okay, actually.
Do you play a lot of Valorant? Is that like something?
No.
No?
I started playing because of, I think because Kian and Vanny were like bugging me, like before debut even. They're like, get on Valorant. And I was like, ugh. And then Spin was like, play Valorant. And I was like, oh, okay, all right.
Yeah, I gotta get to that someday as well. Boo.
I think it's fun with the right group.
Yeah. Wait, like I said, I personally I'm not a fan of the actual game, but if I play, it's just because I'm playing with friends, you know. So let's get things started. We'll start with the very first thing. Oh wow, this is a very difficult. This might be a difficult question for you, which is
Uh-oh.
and no, like these questions are not supposed to be difficult. But hey, let's keep in mind there are no good or bad answers. So the question is, what is your lore?
Yeah, that's a question.
Yeah, that's a thing VTuber does. VTubers, yeah.
I'm still on kind of the same page I was during debut, where I said I hadn't really figured anything out yet. I still haven't. But I don't know. I don't know. I'm just a dude, and I think anime is cool, and I like VTubers, and so I want to be a VTuber, and so I'm here doing VTuber things.
Damn, you see this picture? This is me right now. No, I'm
Like,
kidding.
come on, think of something.
No, that's okay. It's like a lore is just there to like just it adds to the experience. It adds to the fun. But if someone doesn't have lore, they're not automatically like a bad VTuber. Like, oh my god, they don't even have lore. You know?
Yeah.
It's just a little fun thing, yeah.
Right. I figured it's not the worst thing to not have a lore. I do like want something, I guess, because I feel like it does make some things more fun or whatever. But I don't know. It'll happen eventually. Like I figure maybe someday if I can get a really dope model or something, and maybe I change the design up a little bit, and I have a reason for the design change. Like maybe it'll happen then.
Yeah, and I'm sure you'll get something, you know. So let me see here. So what got you here? Like, what made you start streaming?
Oh gosh, that's been like a long time too. It's been like, I think it's been like 6 years or something since I started.
Oh, really? Oh my god.
Yeah, and I've just been really off and on.
Does that mean you were here before Twitch was called Twitch?
No. I think that switch happened back in like, I think almost like 10 years ago.
Oh.
If not like 11 or 12 or something.
Are you sure?
Yeah. It was like a long time ago. I'm pretty sure it was like 2011 or something like that when it actually switched to Twitch instead of Justin TV. But I made my account in 2014 to watch some friends, and I didn't start doing anything myself until like 2017 probably.
Look at you, big streamer now, you know.
I mean,
part
I don't know
of
if
the
I go that
team.
far. Well, I mean, it's definitely cool to. This is the first I've Actually, no, this is the second time I've sort of been something like this, but the first one did not like. I don't know. There was some miscommunication or
Oh,
something. But
I mean, if I'm not digging where I shouldn't dig, can I ask about that? Like, you've been part
yeah,
of a VTuber group or not VTuber,
well, it
like a
was
stream?
a stream group.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah,
know that. That's pretty cool.
yeah. It was with a bunch of friends that I met in VR chat. So like in a way, I guess like most of us streamed VR chat. So I guess in a way you could call it like a VTuber group, but none of us went by that. VTubing wasn't hardly a thing at the time.
Yeah, yeah.
So we just played VR chat and whatever. But yeah, it was fun. It was cool. We hung out some, but after like a month, there was only like one person that was streaming every day, and then I was streaming like sometimes, and then everyone else was streaming sometimes, but even less. And I think one of them literally streamed like one time right after we made the group, and then I don't know if he's ever been live since. So
Oh yeah. No, this reminds me of like I saw people at an anime convention, and then we talked about this gacha game on the phone, and they're like, "You play?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I play." And they're like, "Yo, add me, add me." So I was really happy, and they have never played since. And I'm like, "Is it a coincidence, or after adding me, they're like, ew, ew," and they just like they like deleted their account and they go wash their hands because they added me.
I mean, on the good side, they probably weren't like that. I imagine I've had people that like they used to play like a decent bit of Pokemon Go around when it came out,
Answer the
and
question.
there's like a huh.
Oh no, I was about to say like answer the question, Sarah. Answer the question. Is it because of me?
Is that who it is? Are we name dropping? Is that who? Sarah, I'll get you. You better start that game back up.
Yeah, right now. No, it's not the real name.
I see.
All
But yeah,
right.
like people in like Pokemon Go and stuff, I'd see them and they'd want to like friend me or whatever on Pokemon Go, but then I'd never ever see them again. We never talk, and I've even had on some like instances of like we both show up at the same spot to do the same thing, and they don't say anything at all. And I'm like, well, that's weird. Like we added each other. I'm seeing you face to face and you're not saying anything. That's a little strange, buddy, I guess, but whatever.
Okay, so I guess they were like very like shy, or I don't know.
I guess they didn't seem like it at first, but I don't know. It's people are just weird. That's all I'm trying to say. People are
Oh,
strange.
this reminds me. When I got into dancing, like Melbourne Shuffle, right?
Oh,
We kind of like, I don't know, my friend met a group of other people and we're like, oh, we're all in the same city. Do you guys want to go there? And we put in music and we just dance like the weird guys. And everyone has seen that one clip Under the Bridge, right? And they're all like goth
oh
and they're
yeah.
all, yeah, that was us. Like, for,
Hell yeah.
but without the drip. So at first I remember, and besides, like I wasn't who I was back then. And only one of my friends was like really talking to him. How are you gonna do it? Like my name, he was really like, and he came to see us like, why aren't you guys like talking like super like? And we're like it took a long time, but at the end we all ended up like all talking and all having fun. But yeah, it took a while for us to like really it's weird. Well, it's not weird, but yeah. But I also feel like if I would do that today, I would just straight up look at one guy in the eyes and be like, "You, what is your name? Tell me everything. What's your lore? Why did you start living?"
Why did you start living? Yeah.
It's like, well, okay, my parents were like really horny, okay?
Like, well, okay, weird.
You know what? When a man really really loves a woman,
Weird things happen.
yeah, I think they wrestle, but the closer. Oh my god. We have Shinji here that's slowly backing away towards the exit. Shinji, you don't get back here. Get back to your seat. Get back to your seat. Oh.
Backing away, or is he doing something different?
I don't, yeah. Oh, okay. No, so that's really cool that you like streamed but like you know, as the group, did you guys have like plans, or was it just like, well, we're all streaming and
No.
we're all okay, okay? It wasn't like, I don't know. I'll just name one of the best VTuber groups. I'm just naming something. It's just random. This is just off of the top of my head. Like Tsuki Live, right? It wasn't like that.
Yeah,
Huh?
based
Yeah.
actually.
Oh my god. um. Okay, so the next question I have for you is, what goals do you have for your VTubing career? I guess that you probably like answered that because of, you know, on your debut, but yeah, let's hear it.
So for goal, I did mention the debut thing, but I think they're kind of like always changing in a way.
Hmm.
Not like drastically, but I don't know. I'm always getting like new ideas for things, or maybe trying something and finding I don't really care for it too much. But for now, I think they're mostly the same. I think they were first off, most of it just has to do with like streaming in general. I like streaming a lot, so I'd ideally eventually like to turn it into a career.
Oh
Uh,
yeah.
and with that, getting to know like uh I don't know, like someday I would like to be a bigger content creator that I don't know has made like a name for himself and can do all the cool things that other people are doing. But I think at the root of it all, I think I just really wanted to make friends, which
Aw.
I've done a good job of doing at this point. I think actually joining Suki Live has helped like tremendously just in that. 'Cause now I don't feel like I'm hanging out with the same people every day, which is I love all my like other friends, but now I've got a whole group that shares my interests and like a majority of my goals and stuff like that, and that's really cool, I think. Um, and then there's like the music stuff too. I want to like actually put out some music, or even just um maybe when someone else does like vocal covers, maybe I can do some like the instrumental stuff or whatever, like make tracks like that. I think would be cool. Something I'd like to learn while doing this, and then like other stuff like video editing, whatever. I feel like that sums most of it up. I guess I don't know. I don't know. Streaming is just really cool, and
Yeah.
I've learned a lot while doing it. I've opened up more as a person. I feel like while doing it, and yeah, I just want to keep doing that. Be better tomorrow than today. You know.
Yeah. Well, that's a really cool answer. And speaking of like being opening up and not being as shy as you were, we have Shinji now here, standing on the chair, waving his arms frantically, with asking, "Is this is that a Q&A?"
No,
Yeah.
this is a Q and Q. You ask questions and I question how I got
Yeah.
here.
Who am I? Why do you want to know? What are you gonna do with that?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Oh my god. Q and G, question and judge. But yes, this is Rising Star. It's my little talk show. It's been a while I haven't done it because you know stuff. But yes, this and today we have Bryce and Rising Star. The goal of Rising Star is pretty much to take not just any VTuber, but the best ones out there, and I'd like to showcase them to the world, put them on the radar. So maybe, hopefully, more people could get to meet them and like follow them, and yeah, it's just for that. So if you guys have any questions for Bryce, feel free. We can't promise we're gonna answer any kind of questions because you guys are a bunch of you little sussies. But yeah. I want to. Okay, I didn't say any question. I want to know how to get a maiden. There are many ways. Some are legal, some are illegal. Yeah.
Oh, hold on.
You just hear the car trunk like, is your trunk making the? Yeah.
Oh no.
But Shinji, I don't. To answer your question, you got to get that Riz. So
Yeah.
I think by staying here, you'll see how Bryce is, and you'll be like, okay, I get it. That's how you get. Okay, okay. Oh my God.
True.
So Bryce, because I have a question, but then another question popped up in my head. I'm like, which one do I ask first? Which one makes sense first? I guess because you're a VTuber, right? You started streaming. Well, I guess you discovered VTubers before becoming a VTuber, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of weird now that I say it. Okay. Anyway, this has a point. But currently, or rather, are there any VTubers that you look up to?
A ton, honestly. Like,
Oh,
I think I sound it's probably like somewhat like corny to say it or whatever, but all of my friends or whatever that do it, I look up to them a lot because I think everyone does a lot of their own thing that's different, something that's unique to them, and I think that's really cool. And even if they don't do like a whole lot, they still go live or whatever, and I can still chill with them, and I think that's cool enough. So like this stuff is cool. Doing the talk show thing is cool. So I mean, ever since I saw this, I think I followed you like December 1st or something like that. It's been a few months now, but
I would assume you discovered me just because we opened the doors to like applications.
I could tell that story if you wanted me
Oh,
to.
yeah, let's go. Yeah, sure.
I learned from Spin.
Oh, Spin.
Yeah,
All right.
I learned from Spin Effects because he was, I think VC had been hanging out in his Discord for a while, and then I joined one day, and he's like, "Yo, are you gonna apply to VC's group?" And I was like, "Who?
Who's what?
What?" Yeah. Well, I mean, I knew VC. I meant like, who's the group? What do you mean? I didn't even know VC had a group.
Oh, VC,
And-
we gotta go tell her to promote more.
To be fair, I don't think I'd really caught any of her streams at that point
Oh, okay.
or anything. Like, I didn't really know her at all. Had never really talked to her. Just knew that she was around. But yeah, that's when I first heard of it, and then he sent me like links or whatever, like Twitter, and I was looking around. I was like, oh, okay. Well, this is
Oh,
interesting.
These guys have a lot of riz, yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, well, I'll do it. Why the fuck not? And then, yeah, look at me. What are we hitting the gwitty?
I don't know. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna make him dance a little bit. Okay.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. He's dancing.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, that was pretty much all that. I found the thing, I filled it out, and I was like, okay, I filled it out, Spin, I guess. And he was like,
Let
cool.
him learn
And then,
more by
then when
drink.
I got messaged, I was like, huh?
Huh?
I was like, what do I didn't expect this.
Oh my god.
So, yeah.
But
What was the other thing before the
I was
drink
like,
thing? I think I was like mid answering something.
oh no, the original question was like, are there any VTubers that you look up to?
Oh, yeah, I wanted to say that real quick. Yeah, there's all you guys I think are really, really cool too. And then people I've been watching for like a while now. First VTuber I ever like really watched and was like, oh, this is sick. Like, this is cool. I like watching this a lot was Gargura.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. I like her content a lot. And then I got really into Hololive in general after that.
Mhm.
Big Hololive simp. And then of course started watching like Iron Mouse and like the V Shoujo peeps. I still haven't really checked out Niji Sanji at all, but then there's like that led to like Aethelstan, for instance, and we talked about this briefly the other day. I think Aethelstan might be at like the top of my list
Oh damn.
between him and Magni Desmond, probably,
Oh, I
because
don't.
they're oh, you don't know. Oh, he's part of the Hollow
Oh, okay,
Hollow
okay, yeah.
Stars, so the Hollow Light
Magni.
Boys.
Wait, how does he look like?
He's the blonde one. He's got some purple. He's got a bunch of arms.
Oh yeah, the spider. Well, I don't know. Yeah, spider. I don't know. But yeah.
Yeah,
wasn't.
he's just
Yeah.
he's funny, dude. He's so funny. And then Aethelstan too. Like both of them are just content machines. Like everything out of their mouth is just funny somehow. They tell great stories. Their comedic timing is amazing. It's like if I want to be somebody someday, I want to be like them. For
Yeah.
sure.
Become the person that Magni's gonna be like. If I want to be somebody someday, I want to become Bryce Ives, Bryce Ives or something. You know? Yeah.
Yeah. Be cool.
All right. This is the
Oh my
stream. No.
god.
There's a
I
point.
am
There's a point to this. Whoop.
holy
Yeah. I'm sorry about that.
the way I became immediately hungry.
You go, oh, I'm feeling things. I'm feeling things I shouldn't be.
Oh no.
Not again.
Every time.
Everything makes me think of.
Yeah. I should call her.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my god. That's so bad though. Oh my god. But yeah, so you started with the Gura, like so when it comes to Hololive, who else do you really enjoy, like that you really like?
All of Hollow Ian. I like all of them a lot. And then I also branched into like the JP side of things, so I'm a big fan of like Korone and Sakura Miko. Nene is really fun to watch too. I actually really like her streams a lot because all of her assets are ones she drew herself.
I know
And they're all
this.
just like really dumb. They look so stupid, but they look so funny.
Did you see the one where she's like in a roller coaster and she just has her
Yeah.
hands? What? So
Yeah, I saw that.
But you want to know, like, when I started streaming, when I finally got myself a 3D model, that I used to do that a lot. And someone was like, why don't you just get like an actual PNG, clean it up, and because I drew like, okay, maybe I'll show it here. But yeah, I would draw like especially Genshin. Like, oh, okay, I know today I'm gonna stream Genshin, and I know I'm gonna be talking about like, let's say, Kujo Sara, right? So I hope I can find it quickly. But yeah, so I would spend so long drawing it, the hat, just so I have a hat of Kujo Sara on stream. And the thing is, when your 3D model moves, you don't the hat does not move, right?
Right.
Yeah, and but I like that little scuff side of it. So this would be like, so this would be one of the hats, and you know how her hat is like on the side. So I'm gonna give it to you. Yeah, here you go.
Oh yes, thank you. Oh wow.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, good.
Yeah. But yeah, so that because of Nana, I started just drawing a lot of stuff like that.
It's fun. I did something for Valentine's Day actually. I did some weird little skit thingy. And there's a part where I pull out a phone, but the phone is like just really terribly drawn, and I have little hands and arms that are just like a ball.
Yeah.
That's all it is. That stuff's really funny though. Like I never would have thought of doing that, I guess, which is really weird. It's so simple, but I guess realistically, it still has a lot of character in it.
Yeah.
And just because everyone else has like really nice and like professional looking assets and stuff, or even models or whatever, like you don't have to have that really. You can make do with whatever. It gets the point across, and sometimes it's even funnier the way that it does it. So
Yeah. I used to have one where it was pretty much a vertical image of my two hands doing the middle finger, flipping the bird, but of course drawn really badly, right? And on top of when my hands ended, I made it very, very long where the green screen was. So when I put the chroma key, I could still grab it. So sometimes I doing one stream, I'm like, I'm gonna get angry, and you don't want to see me angry. And I was like, okay, well, listen, you got me angry because you know how chat just like bullies you, and I'm like, okay, well, you guys asked for it, and I just bam, like from like from under the table, no, you don't. No one's laughing now, and like people just love it. They did not expect that. and like you shake it away. It's like you have Parkinson. It's really funny.
Yeah. I think it'd
Oh
be
my
funny to have like really long, like the arms on it are really, really long, but you don't know unless you drag it out.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe you drag it out from the side of the screen instead of underneath you.
Oh my god. Why are they coming from there? Okay.
Who knows? It's One
Um,
Piece.
we're talking about like the good like the VTubers we look up to. We have Water Bottle here in the audience that said pen. No, my God, I can't even read. Rin Penrose. Do you know them?
I don't think I've caught any of their content, but I know I follow them on like Twitter. I might have them followed on like YouTube, maybe if they're a YouTuber.
They stream on YouTube. Well, that's the thing. I was a bit disappointed when I'm like, oh, on YouTube, you know. But
Yeah.
the one thing that really made me start like kind of following them. I'll be honest, I don't watch the streams though. It's the shorts, you know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she does a lot of like YouTube shorts. They're so great. But that's the thing, right? There's a lot of edit. There's no moment of silence between the sentences, you know.
Right.
That's also why we used to love all these videos like what's his name? I'm gonna for some of you in the audience, I'm gonna send you guys back a decade or something. His name was Ray William Johnson, you know?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
that is like a weird decade or something. That's crazy.
like that's yeah. So that's the thing. It's like when you actually took the time to, I guess, realize it. They cut a lot. So you're like, oh, it's so good. He talks so well, but you're like, no, actually, they just cut away all the silence. You know?
Yeah, and they retake things a million times until they get it right.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's the thing. Of course, I was kind of expecting this. I would go see the stream of Rin Penrose, and it's not as fast paced, right? It's very normal.
Right.
But it was still like, oh, okay, that's how it is in the stream, you know. Still a very, very great content creator, you know.
Yeah, I haven't watched any of their stuff. I've thought to. I think it was actually just like yesterday or something. I saw them again on my Twitter and felt like I hadn't seen them for a while. I was like, oh yeah, this person. I looked at their like profile briefly. But...
Oh, you mean Rin?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like for anyone who's curious, I would say go to the Twitter and kind of scroll until you see like their short, or I guess you could just go on YouTube and look at their shorts. They're really good. They're really fun. And it's always like information, like ever wonder why you're not a big streamer, you know, stuff like that.
Oh, that kind of stuff too.
Yeah, it's always information stuff, you know.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly why I followed her, but I also have a huge fun. Like, some people really worry about their like follower ratio, like how many are following them compared to how many they're following. Mine's terrible because I see VTuber and I just hit follow, and I'm like, well, that's that.
Yeah, but that also means nothing. Like,
it really doesn't.
It doesn't mean nothing. Like that has no correlation with the quality of your streams.
Right.
Yeah.
I think some people just look at it and they're like, oh, this person probably does follows for follows or something like that, and I've just seen people complain about it on Twitter, but I'm like,
yeah.
Clearly, look at my follows and the amount of people I'm following, and see that's not the case.
You know, like every time we see tweets about like okay, 5 people unfollowed me, and I'm like, how do you notice this? Why do you look there? Why is that the thing you're looking for when you stream and network and work on this whole journey, right? Why do you see this? How? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, that's the thing. It's like,
yeah,
I don't notice, and I kind of don't care if people unfollow. That's okay. They're allowed to. It's my job to work harder, so they do fall. You know, they come back or whatever. It doesn't matter. But it's nobody's fault, man. It's nobody.
Right.
I'll be I'll tell you a little bit of just a drop of tea. Okay, just a drop of tea.
Okay.
But basically, because there's a point to this. Um, Basically, not too long ago, someone told me, all you do on my streams is lurk. You haven't been very active lately,
Ah.
and I was like, actually, I didn't even get the answer. But here's my answer to this. I I'm allowed to. I will
Right.
lurk however I want, and because the thing, the reverse goes to me as a streamer. The reverse also applies. If you want to lurk, you lurk as hard as you want. If you want to leave and go see another streamer, you're allowed to. I won't be salty to you because you won't watch me. It's my fault and it's my job to work harder. So you come back and you're like, "Man, I missed cosplay. What? You know what? That's my job to come up with these amazing ideas. Cooking stream, naked apron stream. I'm kidding, but yeah, you know what I mean. Like stuff like that.
Yeah.
I will never, and I feel like any streamer, any VTuber should kind of like have this same idea. Like I will never point at one person, individual, and say you're not watching my things. What the hell, you know?
Right.
Yeah, it's the viewer. It's not the viewer does not owe us. We owe the viewer content before.
Yes.
Yeah. That's also like why I just hate YouTube videos where it's like, I'm gonna, I don't know, I'm gonna unbox something or we're gonna cut open this thing and see what's inside. But before they give us their content, they're like, oh, please subscribe, please. No, do the begging at the end. You know what I mean? Do the
Yeah, I prefer that
yeah.
too.
It's like
Or
I did
something
yeah.
really super subtle or something. Maybe they work it into like a joke or something like that. I don't know. But something a little better than at the. I guess the worst when they do it at the very start.
Yeah,
Like it's
no,
the first thing out of the mouth. It's like, no, I'm not going to. I don't even know if I'm going to finish your video now.
yeah,
To
you
be honest with
did.
you.
Oh yeah, it's like, and the thing is like, it's like you know when you go downtown and you see someone with his acoustic guitar and his hat is on the floor, right?
Uh-huh.
Imagine, and you know sometimes they put on a good show and they take the hat and they kind of walk past the audience with their hat, you know, thank you for the support. Imagine someone doing that before. Okay, I'm gonna play a song, and they just pass with the hat. Don't forget to like favorite. Like no man, no,
No.
I'm getting triggered here. Nah, say it at the end. Yeah, but they leave. Well, that's like listen, no one is on YouTube today. No one is on YouTube and says, "I didn't know you could subscribe. I didn't know." Like the fact that everyone has been saying it for the past 10 years, like stop. You know? Yeah.
Right.
Everybody knows that it's a thing following and you know, if they don't know, well, you lost one person. That's not what's gonna make you like sink or swim, you know?
Yeah. And I mean, like, I don't know, follows and subs and all that. Just they're really not. I mean, a majority of. I mean, how many people out there have like several million subscribers, and they might see like a quarter of those people come back and watch their videos or
Yeah.
tune into their streams or something like that. Like it's you have like a ton of I don't know what to call it, like excess, just people that happen to stop in once
Hmm.
years ago. And I mean, I've got followers probably from like 6 or 7 years ago that they dropped in and followed, and I haven't seen them since, and they probably haven't seen me since. Like, I mean, those numbers don't really matter. They're not doing anything.
Yeah, and I'd like to bridge on to what you're saying is for anyone out there who just started VTubing or would like to do some VTubing, it's very rare that the number of follows will have any value, right? And let me explain myself. Of course, anyone is allowed to be happy because they hit these milestones 25, 50, 100,
Hmm.
and good. Be happy, be proud of yourself. But what I'm saying is, you could have 50, 100,000 people following you on Twitch. If no one is watching you, it means nothing. And that's where it really matters, you know? Another thing is you see someone with like 400 followers. Oh, 400, not bad. Okay, not bad. And you see like it's been 15 years they stream, and you're like, for 15 years? You know what I mean? Those are the rare
Uh-huh.
cases where you're like, yeah, numbers do matter. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it just depends on your intention when it comes to some of that stuff too. Like, are you trying to make a career? Because if you're trying to make a career and it's not going up, then something you're doing isn't right. But I think that's the good in that number. It doesn't really like tell you too much otherwise. I don't know. That's the only good in it though, is letting you know that like I've been doing it this long, it hasn't gone up. Maybe I need to change my game plan.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, and that's like if you're really, really like you're actively trying to grow
Right.
and you're open-minded about it, yeah.
Mm-hmm. If it's just a
Because yeah.
hobby, then it don't matter at all. It's whatever, you know.
Oh yeah, if it's just a hobby, you're already succeeding because you're just yeah.
Yeah, you're doing it.
If you're a VTuber and your only goal is to make friends, then don't care about anything. Stream, you will make friends. It's going to happen. Don't worry about it. If you just want to make friends and have fun, then don't worry about it. If you want to, maybe live off of this, then that's maybe where you'll have to, sit down sometimes and say, what can I improve? And I feel like even if you're succeeding, you should always tell yourself that, what should I change? What should I improve? People like to
Mm-hmm.
see these changes. They like to see it's refreshing, right? Like a
Right.
new overlay. Now I just think of me because I've had two overlays for all my life. But
Which is
yeah,
fine, really.
yeah, but it's also fun. It's like refreshing when, I know that the people walk in. Oh, so that's something I would like to offer them. But it's always, yeah, I can't really just get overlays like this for now. Hmm.
I agree.
So now that you are a VTuber, if someone were to ask you, what is the very best thing you like about VTubing, what would you say?
Um, that's a really, really tough question, I guess. Like, I guess what my brain immediately wants to say, like head empty, is just like, am anime. Very cool.
Yeah.
Wow. But I guess it comes down to just it does give you an opportunity to be, I guess, somewhat of a different person. Uh Something you can like role play with if you wanted to in a way, but I guess you don't have to show your face, you don't have to show uh what your area looks like or what you look like in any way. You don't have to get ready for anything. Like, it was kind of annoying before I was VTubing because I was just using a face cam and I gotta like
Yeah.
make sure my hair is okay. If I made a mess or something, I gotta clean it up now. Which this isn't to say that like now I can be a complete slob. I can be if I want to, but I try not to be like. But now I don't have to worry about that stuff. So I don't have to come home from work anymore tired and I'm like, oh, I gotta like clean all this laundry up off the floor before I turn my cam on and whatever. I can go and I can take care of that stuff after, which is like, I don't know, kind of a plus.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it really is. Let's be real. It really is a uh, like one of the advantages of being a VTuber compared to being a flesh tuber.
Yeah,
But yeah, it's oh, sorry. Go ahead.
it left already. You're good.
Oh, okay. The idea. Whoop.
Yeah, it stopped and made a peep, and then I don't know where it went or what it was, but it's gone.
I feel like saying if you forgot about it, it's probably not important, but it's always
No, it
important.
probably wasn't.
I feel like it's always important. It's like something, that meme, that person waiting outside in the rain. It's always important.
Well, I it put itself out there, I guess. I was more than welcome to let it in, but
Wow. Wow. Hey, yo.
I don't know where it went. That's all I'm saying. It said, "No, I got better things to do." I'm like, "Well, okay."
Uh, Now, earlier there was a question for you, and
Ah,
I kind of forgot it. But no, I mean, I didn't forget. I didn't forget. But yes, someone was asking, when will Bryce do a 24-hour Minecraft stream? Oh,
Oh, oh Lord. I'd have I
20.
don't know. I've never done a 24-hour stream
Yeah, that
before.
sounds
I guess
brutal though.
it
Uh,
does. It could be fun though. I think I would like to do a 24-hour stream. And something with Minecraft I feel like is relatively easy to do that with too.
yeah, and okay, I need to ask, what do you know? How long was your longest stream? How,
It was
ever?
about 16 hours.
60. Let's go. Oh my God.
Yeah. That was a long time ago. And that was playing Terraria, so kind of the same
Kind of
thing.
the same. Oh my God. Oh, mine is actually 16 as well.
Oh, what were you playing?
Everything. I planned it out, kind of.
Ah,
Oh, no, no, actually, no, that's the thing. It wasn't planned out. The one thing I did do was because, Kian and Tofu from Tsuki Live, Wink Wonk, they, 12 hours to them was really, really big, right? But to,
right.
to me, I was always streaming like 9 to 10 hours if I could,
Hmm.
but weekdays, it's like I'm back in school. It's a weekday, gotta go to bed, blah, 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 you know?
Yeah.
So that's the thing. We planned a 12-hour stream and it went really, really well. And taking the breaks was a big thing. So I feel like anyone who wants to do a 12, a 24, take breaks. And I'm
Yes.
not talking about breaks like, oh, sleeping, I'll be back in 7 hours. No, no, not, not that. But, just walking around the house for a couple minutes, uh, eating instead of like just like you just rush to eat something quick. You actually make you get yourself food or you deliver, right? And while you eat, you watch YouTube videos, stuff like that. That really made it much easier instead of just game, game.
Yeah. It's really good to do that stuff. To at least get up and stretch and drink some water. Do that much at least.
At the same time.
Yeah, do jumping jacks and drink water together at the same time.
Mhm. God. But yeah, so for real, that I feel like that goes a long way. Just let's say sometimes I'll be like, oh, okay, I'll go to the bathroom, I'll be back, and when I'm done, I don't rush back to the computer. I walk around a little bit, I go get
Mhm.
a drink, stuff like that. It really helps. Your mind, you're looking at other stuff.
Yeah.
You could even go to the window, put your hand on the wall, and act like a sad video clip.
Contemplate.
Yeah. Think about how you left your parents. I'm gonna be famous, you'll say, you say. And you're there like to your two viewers. One of them is you, you know?
Yep.
No,
Lincoln Park playing in the background.
how could this? Yeah, okay. No, that's a simple plan.
Yeah. It works. It works.
Oh, we've got visitors here. We've got the Rat King himself. But
I don't think that's the song.
wait, what? No, I'm talking about Ashezi.
I know, that's what I'm talking about too.
Oh yeah, okay.
To the window.
You
To the
start
wall. While you're
working.
standing there looking all sad. Yeah, you're twerking while standing against the wall.
But you
And
still
it's
have
raining outside.
and you still have that melancholic expression in your face, like I should have confessed, you know.
You're like crying, tears running down your face.
When my friend
But you're
asked
still
me, yeah,
twerking.
yeah. When my best friend asked me if I had feelings for her, and if it was okay if he like confessed, I should have said something.
Your parents are standing outside in the rain holding signs to just say, please come home.
You are not anime. Come back.
Yeah.
Why are they in the rain? Like, I feel like it would be the opposite. Like, that's not our son, and they cringe.
Yeah, true.
Sad boy twerk. Could you teach us? Actually, why would we want to learn that?
That would be an interesting thing to teach my parents. I don't think I could do
Wait,
it.
why did you? Wait, why did you?
Wait, what?
But why your parents like?
Because they were outside.
Oh, okay, okay.
Didn't you say it? Maybe I missed something. Maybe I'm
No.
too far in this imaginary land.
Yeah, it's
Like,
okay. Like in my head, I was maybe asking, maybe theoretically, like asking, like, oh, Ashley, do you wanna teach us a sad boy twerk?
oh,
And then
yeah,
you're like,
I completely missed.
you straight up went to Mr. and Mrs. Bryce Ivor Slice, Oh no, yeah.
Sure,
Oh.
Mom and Dad, I'll teach you how to twerk.
And they're like,
Here's how to get down.
They're like, wow, back in my day, we used to hold the girl's hand. Now it's just bam.
The future is now, old man and woman.
And then you're like, Mom, why are you so good at this?
Oh no.
She's been practicing on YouTube, man. Like that search history. How to? I'm sure you know how there's a how to on everything on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure there's like how to twerk. There.
I bet there's stuff that on like TikTok too. I know there's like how to
my
dances
God.
on TikTok, so I'm sure
Yeah, I'm sure.
everyone that doesn't need to know how to twerk probably knows how to twerk now.
Oh my God! And like all the okay, no, no, I'm not gonna go there. I'll try to.
All right.
You know what? Let me. I'll try to remember for after stream, and you'll be like, "Oh, good thing you didn't say that."
Okay.
Whew, oh my God! We went on a whole on a whole
Yeah, that
twerking
was fun.
tangent.
It was
Holy
a strange
shit.
one, but it was a good one.
We didn't ask for it, but it was very welcomed. Yeah. Thank you, Rat King, for that for that whole thing. Okay, this question. Here is the next question. What would you say to your past self, who isn't a VTuber, but thinking about it?
Get good, I guess. I don't know.
Get good, scrub, skill issues. What the hell, noob? You start roasting him.
Yeah, I think just because I'd probably tell him to quit wasting his time, not with streaming necessarily, but like the way I used to stream was the way I think a lot of people do anymore is like you see other people that are just streaming and they just go live or whatever and it works for them. So you're kind of like, oh, all I have to do is I've got a computer or a console or whatever and I can go live and I can play this game and if it works out, it works out. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
But I think now after like I don't know, after watching a lot of different content creators and actually kind of understanding how they get to where they are and what makes them entertaining and fun to watch, I think I would tell myself to like focus on that. I don't know, take a marker and circle it for old me or something because I don't think I understood that it's more than just hitting go live and playing a game or drawing or something like that like I used to think it was. Like all in all, I think it was kind of, I could be way further now. I've been doing this for like 6 years off and on. I could have been doing it continuously and maybe like, I don't know, be bigger or something. But I wasted a lot of time. Not that I don't like where I'm at now. I think I'm happy with where I'm at now. Still want to grow, but I think like I'm on a good path and I'm happy with it. But thinking of all the time that I spent doing what I thought was making progress and realizing now that like, no, you were kind of just like fiddling your thumbs around, dude. You weren't doing anything. I think that's what I'd tell myself. Be more proactive.
I mean, yeah, like there's something I did when I started. Well, when I was starting, like when I was planning to stream, but like really seriously, because it started with a desire. Wow, Hololive, they're so cool. It looks fun. I'd like to do that. But then one day I was like, I think I'll go for it, And I looked at a lot of videos, and that helped me a lot. And one thing I feel like I just wish it would be much more known to, especially to the crowd who wants to jump in as well. It's a show. You're putting on a show. Every
Right.
stream is there to entertain people. That's after their job. They finish working, they're eating something. They want to watch something. You're there to. It's entertainment, unless your streams are just purely educational and you're like you better show up for lesson 13 or else you won't understand anything, right?
Well, even then, it's kind of entertainment too. Like, there's some people that are really good at making that entertaining.
Yeah. And the thing is, let's say, if we think about the basic streams, which is I'm a VTuber and I'm going to play Apex Legends today, you have to understand that you are the show, not the game. If the game is the thing that makes people click on your video, then they can, you're also like competing with everybody else who's playing Apex. There has to be a reason why they watch you. And it's usually it's because of your personality. Usually it's
Right.
because of you're gonna be playing Apex and all of a sudden you're like, so how big does a adult toy need to be for it to be too big for you? And the person's like, what? Stuff like that. Like, where does that come from? Stuff like
Where
that.
did that come from?
I don't know. It's just I don't know. I was thinking about it. But yeah, it's so
That
yeah.
caught me off guard. I was like, wait a second.
But yeah, you are the show. That's you are the clown juggling the balls, right? It can't be the game itself.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
And
true too. Oh yeah, go ahead.
well, yeah, that I was pretty much done that. It's pretty much that. Like,
Ah.
yeah, you are the content. You have to, like you can't just sit in silence and play, I don't know, Call of Duty and not understand why you're not growing and be like, yeah, but there's nobody in chat. I have nobody to talk to. No. Imagine there's always people watching. You don't know who's looking or not. The number is also kind of like, have you ever seen that? Like, you got three friends telling you I'm watching, and you look at your Twitch, it's written like 1. You're like, the numbers sometimes just don't. I don't know, they're not accurate. So always imagine
Yeah.
there's 100 people in front of you. Also, there's actually people watching the VODs. You want to talk for them as well. Think of the radio. You never open the radio and they're like, oh damn, oh someone just hey today, no, they're always
Oh, that's
always talking.
actually, wow, that's such a good way to put it. Actually, I've never thought about it quite like that.
Yeah.
That would be so lame if the radio was like that. Like, oh, hey, listener, you want a song?
Yeah, exactly. Hello?
Like, yeah, I guess that's what I'm here for. And they're like, oh, okay.
And then they just like don't tell you when they have to leave. And you're like,
Yeah,
did they stream or just
they just AFK.
yeah.
I'm stuck listening to Wonderwall by Oasis on loop.
Why is that the song? I don't know.
Because I hate it, I guess.
No, I know, but it's also like I've heard about it kind of like around, how people are like, oh no, not, when they have to name a lame song that the one guy with the guitar at a party, he just sings that song.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know why it is. It just is. It's one of those things. So anytime someone asks me to play, I'm like, no, I deliberately didn't learn that song just so I could tell you no.
Someone had a question for you. They said, or they asked rather, what fruit represents you and why?
Whoa, that's a crazy question. Oh, I don't even know.
What's a fruit?
A fruit? Does that come in mac and cheese?
I mean, where's the limit? Where's the limit? Like, what ingredients do you put when mac and cheese stops being mac and cheese? You know what I mean?
I don't know. I guess whenever you get to there's more of that thing than there is mac and cheese. But
yeah. No, that's a good answer actually.
Yeah, as a countermeasure, you could just add more mac and cheese. So.
I mean, yeah. Oh, I needed to ask about this. What's this?
Oh, no.
What's this?
I don't. I don't know, some
So,
weird thought I had about like, because like the box macaroni and cheese things, like they come with a cheese powder that you stir in, and I was like, what if because I have like gamer subs and stuff like that is like an energy powder
yeah.
that you put into a bottle of water or something. I was like,
Oh.
what would happen if I put the powder in mac and
Okay.
cheese?
Okay. I had it. I had it the wrong way. I thought you liked mac and cheese so much you were like, you just look at your water and you're like, what if I put mac and cheese powder in this? You know what I mean?
Oh, that's an idea too. Oh, you're giving me
No,
ideas.
wouldn't that be? Of course, there's gonna be a lot more water than powder, but essentially that's what we do. That's how we
It
make the
is.
sauce. So it's just like sauce but with water. So it's gonna be. I don't know. You know what? Let me know. Let me know. Oh shit! Whoop, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, I'll stop playing with it. Whoop. But yes. Oh my god. So I
I
have
think I'm
to.
actually gonna do it too for like a sub goal or something.
I mean, could you imagine? Like, let's say you're like at 440. You're like, oh, guys, at 441, I'll do this. Like, just so you hit it faster.
Yeah.
But so yeah, I need to ask you. There's something I need to ask, and I already asked you, but it's pretty much for the people here who have never heard this.
Okay.
Why? What is where does your love? Yeah, like I don't know, like why do you like it so much, or what do you like about mac and cheese so much, or why is it your reason, your raison d'être, you know?
I honestly don't really know. I, I don't. I just think it's. I talked about this with someone on my debut. I just love food. I love eating. Like there's probably like literally just nothing better. But something about mac and cheese, it just hits every time.
Yeah.
I don't know. I could just add any meal of the day. If someone says you want some mac and cheese, I'm like, hell yeah, dude, turn me
So
up.
so you would like wake up and mac and cheese?
It's not something I do, but if someone offered me like first thing in the morning, or if it's all I had, I would do it and probably be like completely cool with it.
I'm not gonna lie, I would do it.
Yeah, it's just good.
I don't have the opportunity to eat mac and cheese a lot, but not too long ago I went on like a vacation thing, right? And it was
Okay.
a very luxurious. It was on a. Um, oh wait, how do you call those? Wow, how it was like the huge boats.
Oh, like a cruise ship?
Yeah, a cruise. My God, because I only had like a yacht in my head, and I'm like, it was not a yacht.
A
Yeah, yeah,
little bit
cruise.
bigger.
Yeah. So it was like this floating island, this floating city, right? There was a casino, everything.
Yes.
It was very, and like there was a shop of like, I don't know, like purses and stuff. And you go inside, it's all Louis Vuitton. I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna
Oh
walk
my
out.
god.
Yeah, this is not for me. What am I doing here? But the thing is, the restaurants as well, they were incredibly luxurious. I never knew what I was eating. It couldn't be like, do you want soup with noodles or spaghetti with tomato sauce? It was always like something like they'll give you pasta that was grown in Italy, but it was also flown from Sicily during the Cold War, but also with the salt that has been cultured by like, what is this? Why was everything so? Yeah, it was very very luxurious and convoluted. And then one time I just see like mac and cheese. Let's go. Like in this.
Finally.
It made no sense. And I just felt like, can I have the Happy Meal? Like I didn't know people around me
Kids
are
menu,
getting, yeah, people around me are getting like these plates of things. And I'm like, I don't know what I'm looking at. It looks more like art than food. And I'm just there with my mac and cheese. I was so happy.
yeah. Was it good mac and cheese?
Yeah, yeah, it was really good. And like
Oh,
the
good.
picture, it was like
Oh god.
there's you see the thing on top, like what is that? Like I think it's cheese, but it's been
Like
like cooked, so it's a bit
it's
like,
like a breading or something. A
oh
lot of
yeah,
places
yeah,
do
yeah.
like a little bit of like,
And a
I
bit
don't know really.
and it's a bit crunchy, man. Oh,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. I know that if I want some, uh, it's probably gonna be like that, the TV dinners, which is not gonna be like the like this, but you know.
Right.
Hmm. But yeah, I guess we just have those things that we just love so much.
Yeah, I really just don't have an explanation for it. It just is, I
Mhm.
guess.
But maybe one day it'll actually come to you. I know,
Maybe.
like for the longest time, I've every time people were asking me, every time people were asking me like, why do you like scorpions so much? I would always answer like, I don't know. But one day I just kind of like really thought about it. I went back, way back, and I'm like, that's why I like them. And sometimes you like something, you already like something, but it's an event that makes you discover this, right?
Right.
So even if I would have discovered scorpions or chicken noodle soup in another way, I know I would still love it, you know?
Right.
But yeah, so, you know, so maybe your mac and cheese, something will, you know, maybe you'll think of something one day, you'll be like, oh, that's why, you know? But
We should make a mac and cheese scorpion.
there's like no point, but I would do it. Let's go.
I'm just saying it would be like the best of both of our worlds
Mhm.
in one.
It would be like, okay, you're making me think of something, and once again, this has a point.
Okay.
Have you ever eaten insects? And I mean not like, oh, as a kid
No.
and you just grab them off the floor. I'm talking like they're actually roasted and everything.
No, I've never tried it.
Would you?
I'd love to say that I'm the kind of person that would say yes, but I think I'd be extremely hesitant, and it would also depend on like how it's presented. Like, I think maybe if it were like cooked into something, maybe I could do it then. I don't know though if someone just handed me like a roasted bug. I don't know if I could do it.
They're so crunchy. I always tell people like it's chips. I feel like if I blindfold you and I don't tell you, if I tell you here's a chip and then here's another chip and one of them was a bug, you probably won't even know. You know?
I see.
Yeah, it's really good. Well, it's good. Like yeah, it's just kind of a little. It's crunchy. It's roasted. Yeah, that's the thing. And I remember this one argument where like this guy was like, they say that they're gross looking, right? But then we eat oysters, and I'm like, oh, that's so true. You know?
Yeah, I don't really like oysters though either.
Yeah, exactly. What about snails?
I've never had snails before. So I don't know. I guess I'd have to try it too. I think when it comes to bugs, if it's like a cricket,
Mm-hmm.
I think I could maybe do that. But if it was something like a spider, that's probably a no. That's probably a really hard no.
I know, yeah. Well, that's what someone is asking. But what if it's a spider on chip? Um, I don't know.
Spider on a chip?
Yeah, I don't know if because I got like arachnophobia, and
Oh, yeah.
for I'm gonna say something really obvious, but some people don't understand what a phobia is, man, and they're like, oh, they can't.
It's true.
Yeah, they don't understand. It's like they say, like I had one friend be like, man up, be a man. It's not gonna eat you, and it's like, dude, I know it's not gonna eat me. I understand this, and sometimes I look at the spider, I'm like, it's smaller than me. I understand all of this. I understand that it might be scared of me. All it sees is this huge thing, and they're like, oh, okay. I've been working on my web all day. Please, come on, please, bro, don't, don't break it. But then the spider starts moving, and it's something deeper within me. The next thing I know, I'm behind a wall looking from. Yeah, you know, so that's the thing. That's how phobias are. It's not rational, it's irrational. You know?
Exactly. I have that as well.
Oh!
When it comes to spiders.
All right. We will hold each other Princess Carrie style. You know, like Scooby Doo and Shaggy. Ooh! You know? Oh my god.
Yeah, because they're just scary. What do you think of like daddy long legs?
Oh
I
my
don't know
god, they're
what
the
you might call them.
worst. I don't know if they're the
Really?
worst. Oh my god, I don't know why they get me. I
I
would.
can deal with
Yeah.
those. I'm cool with them.
Let's exchange
But
phobias. Yours is not as strong though. You know what I mean? I'll take your
I mean, as
what?
soon as it gets to actual spider, like definitely a spider, and can bite you or whatever, I'm like, nope. It doesn't matter what size it is. It's a very hard no. But if it's the daddy longlegs that just have like the little ball for a body and a really, really like almost
Yeah.
hair-like legs or whatever, like they got like nothing to them. I don't mind those. They can't
Oh.
sneak up on me though. Like if I looked down at my arm and there was one there, then I'd have an issue.
Yeah. Oh my god. So, but that's the thing. It's like, so that's a no to both of you for Australia. What about you, Bryce?
Uh, it's I think I would go ahead and go to Australia because I have a lot of friends there and I think it'd be cool to visit.
Ah.
But also, it's definitely one of the first things that comes to my mind. Like, am I gonna have to deal with a huntsman spider while I'm there? How long will I actually live there? Will I make it to my flight home? Will I become a spider's pet? I don't know, and I'm terrified.
Hmm. You know, like there's this YouTuber Maximofo. It's
Yes.
it's funny. Like the majority of his videos is him opening toys and card games, but one video was just him. He had a tennis, no tennis. I think it was a badminton, but without it was a broken end, and he would use that and try to get all the spiders into this big
Oh
jar.
no.
Yeah, he would just get them in the jar, and then the thing is also once the spiders are all in the jar, of course they start kind of killing each other. They don't all survive, and at first I'm like, what is he doing? Like he was like in the forest or something, you know, like a jungle, and
Yeah.
at some point he's like at the end of the video he starts like he says like I can't just leave them there because you know I have cats and these could kill my cats, and I'm like what is he, and basically he was just in his backyard the whole time.
Oh,
All of those were in his backyard. It was insane. It was
yeah, that's a
disgusting.
no from me.
Like at the end he just puts the jar on the floor so you see them crawl out, but there's like
Oh
half of them that
no.
they're just in the jar, like you know they're yeah they're they didn't have a, you know, they're just like
They're dead.
yeah.
Oh, dear.
But yeah,
Sag.
my god, then
I'll
you'll
say Sag. I don't know how Sag. I guess I'm kind of relieved.
I'm not sure if I could read this, but you know what, I will.
Okay.
Ashes, he says, then you'll really call him Daddy Longlegs if you became a pet, Bryce.
Oh no.
Yeah,
No, no,
and,
no.
and
I
that
don't. I
exciting.
don't want to. This opens up a whole nother narrative, and is far worse than what I was thinking. Like,
That's a new tag in the dojo. Okay, yeah.
yep. My arachnophobia just got worse. Here's level 55.
But you know, that's actually something I wanted to like bridge on. It was, it was there's many different intensities of arachnophobia and probably all the other phobias out there, right? Like you
Mhm.
said, you don't have a. It's the first time I hear this. Like you don't have a problem with daddy long legs. Mine are. It's one of the worst. You know, I know there's some really horrible monsters out there, but yes. So I have a story. You know, when I was in school, uh, we all went to a museum, right? And after the museum, we're all walking back. And I see a girl, she's crying, you know, she's sniffing and all her drool and her mucus is like, you know, and but all her
Ew.
friends are like, all her friends are talking like, it's okay, it's gonna be okay, it's gonna be okay. And I'm like, yo, what's up? And they're like, oh, she saw a spider. And I was like,
Ah.
okay. Oh, okay. I'm like, oh yeah, I mean, I agree. They're really gross, you know. Then fast forward a couple of days, a couple of weeks, in Spanish class, our teacher used to have this a little magazine. So everyone would have the same magazine, and it came with a CD that would play these activities, and it was made to learn Spanish, right? And
Right.
so he would always give us a little 5-10 minutes to just look through the magazine before we start working. And the girl next to me, which is the same girl, she screams. She lets out like a blood chilling scream. I thought she got stabbed in the face.
Oh no.
And she gets up, she runs in the all the way to the back of the class, and she is, I've never seen someone like tremble that much, shake. She was shaking, and everyone's like shocked, what the hell? But her friends, they know, they get up, it's okay, you know. And basically what happened is, in that magazine, that very specific issue, there was just a picture of a spider, and
Ah,
that's all it was. But
that's all it took.
yeah, so I was telling myself, I don't like spiders. I'm afraid of them, but I like, at least pictures don't get me like that. Could you? That must
Right.
make life really difficult, man. Oof.
That would suck. And I hope that person is like, I don't want to say has grown out of it.
But I
Uh,
mean,
but
yeah,
hopefully they've learned a way to cope and it's not that bad for them anymore, I
yeah.
guess.
Like they saw the 3D videos of Lucas the spider. Have you seen that?
Oh, yeah, I've seen
And
those.
they're like, oh,
And he's cute, but I'm like, it still gives me like the every time I see spiders or talk about them, I definitely get like the creepy crawlies or whatever.
yeah.
You know, like I always feel like something's on me, and I'm like, gosh darn it, dude! Like every time,
I mean,
there's
maybe,
nothing there, but it feels like it.
or maybe there is, you know.
No, I keep checking, and trust me.
But I keep checking. Yeah.
Yeah, I keep like my arm starts to itch, and I'm like, I
Oh,
swear to God, if
actually,
that's a
no, no,
spider, and then
no.
I'll like put my other hand there, and then I'm like, okay, all right, it's just itching. I'm just wigging out. It's all good.
Oh my God, yeah. um, wait, we talked about like man. Oh no, I lost my thing. It was the girl, and then she can't. It makes. Oh yeah, okay. I know. My friend used to work somewhere, and my friend used to work somewhere, and he said that that team used to play pranks a lot. But like hardcore pranks. Like, oh, there's a new guy. They would put. Thank you for the follow, Sky Crew. You're amazing. I hope you're doing good. My name is Morningstar, and this is Rising Star, the talk show, and we are interviewing Bryce here.
Hello.
So they would play pranks, and like they would take a drywall, put it in front of the door, so the new guy could not find. Yeah, and that, big pranks like that.
That's kind
Then
of funny.
then one guy comes in. He's like, "Okay, guys, I have arachnophobia. Do not prank me with that." And then they're like, "Okay, sure." Then one day he's just alone in the office. He's working. He sees a spider. He picks he picks up his things. He gets in the car. He calls his boss. He's like, I quit. I'm not going back. There was a spider on my desk." And the boss was like, no, come back. And the next day, the whole team was like, "We didn't do that. That wasn't us. It was just a spider." And yeah, this guy quit his job. And it's not because he thought it was a prank. It doesn't matter. There was a spider.
It just there was a spider, and that's that.
Yeah, so sometimes I think about like these people. I'm like, I'm happy that like I found a way. Oh my God, I shouldn't say. I've already said this on one episode of Rising Star, and I'm gonna get canceled. Peter's gonna come at me. Oh my God.
Uh oh.
But here it goes. I because I cannot kill them. I will not take a facial tissue and touch it with my fingers. Oh my God. No. I cannot.
No.
Like I can't even
I
step
can't
on
either.
it. if I have shoes, I
Oh,
can't even step on it because it's like the spider's like right under your foot.
yeah. It freaks me out a little bit too, but at the same time, like as long as I can verify that it is in fact dead, I'm like, okay,
Oh my
I'm
god.
good.
Let's switch. But yeah. So what I do is if you are my neighbor, you may or may not hear random like vacuuming, like 10-second vacuuming.
Oh.
And you're like, this guy vacuums quickly. Oh my god, like every time. And so sometimes it's like 1 a.m. and I'm like, I'm sorry, neighbors. And I gotta do and like
Duty calls.
and then like sometimes I kind of like I make the mistake of looking at the transparent
Oh
container
no.
and I see it walking around. And the thing is like, yeah, it stays there. And every time my friend passes by, which is very rare, I'm like, could you? And he knows. He's like, yeah, okay, I'll empty the the thing for you.
This, I think you're the second person I've met now that does that. That like vacuums the spiders up.
But have you seen that thing? It's like, okay, it looks like you see. Oh man, how could I describe this? Okay, have you seen people picking up trash and they have this stick where with the help of a trigger, at the end it has a little claw and they pick up the
Oh,
trash. Yeah, but have you seen the one
yeah.
for spiders?
No.
Okay, it's pretty cool. It's like I don't know, it's like a lot of bristles. So when they close up, it's not strong enough to kill the spider because the spider just goes, just like a Japanese man
Oh,
in the metro, right?
it just
Uh,
restrains it.
yeah, yeah. And then you could like let go of the trigger once you're out in your backyard, which I don't know why you would leave it there. Like at least travel to the next continent. But anyway, and you could you release it there. But I feel like I still wouldn't be able to. I don't know, man.
I don't think I don't know. I don't think I can rest until I know they're gone. That's just me.
Yeah,
I have to wreak havoc because they intruded on my space and they're gonna know.
exactly. There was this one time I had to. I was in an apartment, but my parents lived like so close, so I would still like sleep at my parents' house from time to time. So this one time I'm like, okay, Dad, I gotta go work. Can we stop by my place? I need to pick up something for work. And that's what we do. He drops me off, but I have to go to work. There's no messing around, right? I go up to my room. I see this huge spider just like chilling on
Ah,
my bed. Like, oh my god. Oh.
no.
And he looks at me, and I look at him. He looks back with all his 8 eyes, and I'm like, I cannot leave before. Oh my god. I had. Because usually when I try to kill a spider, it's like it takes like it's a long thing for me. I gotta
It takes some prep.
yeah. Where's the broom? Stuff like that. And I don't even kill them with the broom because when you kind of like stomp the broom,
Mhm.
unless you go really really hard. But usually that's the thing. It would be the same thing as that tool I told you about. When you push
Right.
down with the broom, it opens all the bristles, and when
Yeah.
I don't know, you lift the broom up. Sometimes it might not even like grab the spider. It's the spider that grabs the bristles, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I would always like walk very very slowly with the broom, just like a couple of inches off the ground, and I have to open all the lights so I could see if it falls, right? And then the toilet bowl is already opened and everything, and I just tick 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 tick, and then I would see it fall. I would flush it. That's how I used to. But it was a whole thing, man. Every time.
It's quite the dilemma. The worst is when they get away.
Yeah, and the next one you catch, you just believe that it's the same one. You're like, nah, that wasn't a second one. I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, sometimes I don't. There's been some where like I've never seen them again. I swear I haven't, because they were a certain size. Any of the other ones I saw were like
Yeah.
a little smaller, and I'm like, I don't know where you went, dude. But I'm just gonna trust that. I guess you had a close call with death, and you decided to go somewhere else, hopefully,
Mm.
or I don't know. You've spent the last 8 years plotting my demise. I don't know. You're somewhere.
Every time you wash your hands, you're like, man, is it me or like the water isn't coming out as strongly? It's like it's in
Oh my
there.
god.
Yeah.
I hate that. Oh my god.
I'm sorry. It's the first time I think about that, and it just goes, it goes in your hands.
No. Oh my god. I'm gonna turn
Ah.
into a no hand washing person.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh, that could happen, right? Someone who's just like, the last time I washed my hands, this happened, and like now
Honestly,
they're.
yeah.
Oh my god.
There could be
Oh.
some severe like PTSD there. I
Yeah.
think if that ever happened to me, it would be for sure. I'd like, I don't know. I'd have to turn like every sink on full blast before I wash
Yeah,
my
yeah.
hands just to be sure.
Just a 20 minutes,
It
you
needs
live
a
it there.
flush.
Have you seen that video of like it has to be a huntsman spider because it's so big, but like they're flushing it, and it's just running up at
Oh
the same speed
no.
of the water current, so it does they can't do anything. You know, and it's like if to the spiders it's nothing, right? Like I got 8 legs, man, so they're just like and they stay there when oh my god, it's horrible.
I have not seen that, and I don't wish to.
Have you seen the video of like I don't know how this guy got into this situation and or how he even knew about it, but he's walking in a parking lot and he's already filming, right? And he gets to his car, and the door handle is the kind of door handle that you have to reach
Oh
from
no.
under. Yeah, it's not the ones where you could go from on top as well, right? So
Right.
he just has a thing against spiders, like a spray, right? He puts it under, and when it slowly starts crawling out, it starts with the legs, right? I thought it was like human fingers. It was so
Oh my
disgusting.
god. I can see it in my
Yeah,
mind.
and so he continues to spray it, and eventually it becomes weak, right? And it just falls on the floor. But you can hear the sound, like when a spider is so big, you just hear that. That's so disgusting.
Oh, that's terrible.
Why do I have so many spider stories? This is
They're traumatic. It's hard to forget them, to be honest.
yeah, like the title is mac and cheese. That's it.
And Mac and spiders.
Yeah. Oh no. So yeah, like I used to work at a pharmacy, and at some point we got a
Ah.
new product which was it's like Raid, but it's specialized for spiders. So you take
Ah.
like the spray wasn't a spray that would just it wasn't like a uh wow, I can't even find the word. Anyway, that thing in Call of Duty that you just put on the floor and people pass next to it and it explodes.
All I can think of is bomb. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh well.
Like a bug bomb kind of thing.
No, well it's that it looks like a plate and you just put it on the floor and people pass by and boom. Oh, I forgot the word.
Oh.
But yeah, but my point is that explosion. Yeah, that's it. It's an explosion. The blast radius is really big, but that's the thing. This canister that was against spiders. That's the idea of it was like the spray was very. It was a spray, a very thin spray, so you could actually aim at the spider, right? And
Oh, okay.
so before going into the building itself, there was this little like this little roof with like holes, and in every hole there's the lights, right?
Uh-huh.
And there was a disgusting amount of spiders in there. You know when you could see the webs, like it's white, man, it's white. So
Oh
I
God.
so I would be like, I sprayed long for psst, and I'm like this is not killing them. So I kept on spraying, I kept on spraying. But the
Oh
thing
no.
is, I later learned that it doesn't kill them instantly. It kills them slowly. And even if they're like
Ah.
slowly dying, they're just like falling, but they have a web. Yeah, they have a web, so they would like slowly fall. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
because they're still hung by their own web, you know. So I would just see uh some clients who just didn't know walk
And
into the spiders. I would
oh no.
it was I made the situation worse.
Oh.
It was so bad. Like every client just like picking up like about 5 of them on their chest.
No.
It was so gross.
Oh no. That is.
That is
How
not
could you?
I mean I did it like, and then like for that whole day I was looking a lot before walking in and out. I would look at the floor. You could see so many on the floor, like you know. Oh my god. Yeah.
That's terrifying. Like at least they're dead, but God.
It's no, that's gross.
Yeah. That just sounds like a terrible room. That's a room straight from hell.
hmm um, do you remember, or remember that? Do you know? I'm pretty sure you know the show called Fear Factor.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen like some clips of it, I guess.
Mhm.
Never like really watched it.
Okay, so it was always like the 3 challenges. Everyone has to do them, and the last one gets money. Wah. And it
Yeah.
would be like stuff like walk across these 2 buildings, but on a rope. But of course, it's still secured. Like even if you fall, you're still tight and stuff like that, right?
Right.
Eat. Okay, this is not really Fear Factor, but I'll always remember it because I was like, I would do it. It was like eat testicle bowls, right? Testicle
Yeah.
bowl, yeah, bull
testicles.
yeah, yeah, and everyone is like, ew, 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 and then you get it, and it's like cooked, and I'm like, wait,
Yeah.
so it's not raw, it's not just chopped off, like, give it to me. It really looked like chicken when they cut into it. It looked like chicken. Yeah.
I've had it before, and it tastes like chicken. So
Oh damn, you actually. Oh shit, let's
yeah,
go.
it tasted like I was like at a restaurant with my grandpa, and he ordered them and had me try it, and he was like, "You know what that is?" And I was like, "Chicken tenders," and he was like, "Nope, it's bull testicles," and I was like, "Oh," but I mean, it was good. So what else?
Yeah. And I remember everyone like in the show losing their minds, and I'm like, well, nah, nah. Like they will not make you eat something like inedible, right?
Right.
And you and your grandpa just ate it for free. You know what? I actually, you guys paid for it.
Yeah, he paid for it. I ate it for free.
Oh, okay. But yeah, so I've always told myself like, oh, all of these are easy, right? But there's one of them I always told myself like, I don't know, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it, and it was like this kind of. It was a bit smaller than a room, but it was all
Okay.
glass. All 6 sides were glass, right? And
All right.
they would put like one chair there because I guess why not? And you're just sitting there. So most of the time they would just put like a lot of snakes, and you're just there and you have to stay
Okay,
there
yeah.
for an X amount of time. But I've told myself like if they would put spiders, uh, uh oh, we're getting a raid.
Oh.
Riku Robin. Welcome, Raiders. Thanks so much, Riku Robin. How are you doing? How was your stream? I hope you had a wonderful stream. Let me do a little thing. Now, if you're watching this on YouTube, it won't make sense. So just stick with us for a little bit. But everyone that's here on Twitch Live, check out the chat. We have a thing here that something is gonna appear. Something's gonna appear just like magic at the top of the chat. Do you see that? It's a little heart, and if you click that, you won't even like leave the stream. Isn't that amazing? You're gonna be staying here with us, but you're gonna be supporting and following Riku Robin right here. It's quick, it's easy, it's accessible, and it's free. And it helps out the channel. So thanks so much to everybody who does it. Doing good stream was fun. Did some DBD while I work. While you work? and stream. Hey, I'm watching you on YouTube right now. Hi mom. Yeah, I mean, we got the Bryce PNG kind of hiding it, but it's okay. If you write hi mom, I'm on YouTube. It'll appear at some point. Wait, maybe I could.
Hi YouTube.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
But yes, my name is Morningstar. Welcome everybody. Thank you so much for choosing me to bring your lovely audience. You happen to find yourself in the talk show Rising Star. Today's guest is Bryce Cyberslice. And yeah, the idea of the show is to showcase a great VTuber and to put them on the radar, and hoping that more people out there get to discover them and follow and everything. Yeah. So, despite what I just said, we've been talking about like spiders for like 30 minutes.
True.
It's okay. It's okay. But yes, let's get back to because we almost forgot that you're a VTuber and you stream, right? Yeah. Enough of spiders.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god. So how long have you been a VTuber?
To be honest, I don't know the exact date. It's been either just over or just under a year.
Oh, happy VTuber birthday. Yeah.
Thanks. I don't know how to even figure out when I started. I have no idea.
I know it's very difficult. I'm in a very like particular situation where I lost everything. So I had to make a new account and I'm like,
Ah.
I have no idea. And then at some point I'm like, wait, it's Easter? I remember decorating my overlay for Easter. Oh god damn, I already passed my 1 year. I have no idea when I started.
I see.
Yeah.
It kind of sucks not knowing. I just didn't even think about it. I didn't think about like keeping track of it at all.
Yeah, the anniversaries and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But
Now I'm curious.
And but now you'll have a lot more to like celebrate because you're gonna have the Tuki Live anniversary, the Gen 2 anniversary, stuff like that. Yeah.
That'll be dope.
So going off of that, what's the achievement you're the most proud of in your VTuber journey?
Golly. That's a tough one too.
They're all tough. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they are all really hard ones. I guess I'm not entirely sure. I guess for now, I don't know. I guess there's no like single definitive thing, I guess. But I feel like my content's just getting better and I'm seeing results from it, which is probably like a first out of all the time that I've been streaming. Like I've got a higher average and stuff now than I ever did before, and if I ever got it before, it'd be from a raid and it'd all be gone like immediately.
Oh, yeah.
So now I've got like I've got a community now, which is just like, I guess that's the biggest achievement, is that I do feel like there's a community and there's people that I don't really know too well, but they show up to stream every time.
Yeah, every
I'm like,
time.
wow,
Yeah.
this is really cool. Like, I don't know, there's actually people to talk to. I don't have to talk to myself. I can talk to other people. And now they all yell at me. They're like, you're talking too much. When are you going to play game? And I'm like, I don't know, man. So I guess it would be that.
Oh my god, you reminded me of just chatting streams was something I really wanted to do, but my average was like below 0, so it was long before I could do it, and even when I started doing it, it was only like this one in real life friend who, because they're close to you, they have like no filter and they're like, haha, they're more mean than, it's not the usual chat bullying, it's just your friend. And you're like, oh man, god damn it. Next time you want me to lend you Legend of Zelda.
Yeah, I've had that happen before too. I've had some friends like on stream and they say something and I'm like, you can't say that while I'm streaming. You can't. You just can't do it, man. Not here.
And that's the thing, like they're so used to you that all of a sudden you having like this authority and being like, no, you cannot do this. They won't take it seriously. It's very
Right.
So I guess like, oh, since we're on the subject, I might as well talk about it. Everyone who like plans on becoming a VTuber or just started, think about it. Are your friends the kind of friends who yeah, you know what I mean? Or are they, if they're like shy and they're calm, okay, bring them on stream. But if they're the kind of friends who I don't know, they're like that, like my friends, yeah, be careful,
Hmm. I think you have to find friends that are like, if you're gonna have them on your stream, they almost need to be like used to the atmosphere
Hmm.
or whatever. Like, if I were to bring any of my friends now on a Twitch stream, I think they have to be people that also watch Twitch and probably quite a bit of it. So that
Yeah.
way they at least know what it's supposed to be like, and they probably have an idea of like what can and can't be said, because they know that when these things happen, people get banned or something, so they don't say those things.
Yeah, it's like yeah, that's the thing. It's like they need the other thing you could do is like, if you believe that your friend will understand you, you just have a talk with him. Okay, let me talk about the Twitch TOS. This is everything you
Yeah.
cannot say. Keep in mind, my name is Bryce. It's not Jake. Stuff like that, right? And I think that's the hardest part. They're not gonna do it on purpose. They're gonna be collabing with you, and they're gonna call you Jake, and you're gonna be like, dying inside,
Yeah.
And I've had one friend be like, he wanted to talk to me, and he's like, Morningstar, and then he starts to
They
cringe
probably
like audio.
yeah, I could see it's like,
And I was
have to
like,
call you something different.
yeah, oh my god, so cringe. Like, and I was like, shut up. Like, that's how the people know me. That is like, it's like the farthest thing from cringe to these people. You know what I mean? Like, you're the weird one here.
Yeah. Just call me dude or something. It's fine. Call me
Yeah,
bro.
I guess. Or you know what? Just don't call me anymore. And then
Hang up. I'm done.
yeah. But I feel like saying I did do okay, calling it a mistake is kind of harsh, but you know what? You know what? Yeah. When I started streaming, because I had like nobody watching me and everything, to make it more fun, I guess in my head it was more fun and it was better content, I would ask them to, come over, and it was mostly Apex. But that's the thing. Now, once again, they are your friends and they don't, yeah, they gotta understand.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've had a few of those, I think, for sure. They don't understand, or they'll make jokes that are like normally okay in like person, but they might be like too revealing, or even sometimes just something you don't really joke about on the internet or in certain spaces at all, and they don't understand it. It's like they're like, some of my friends, I guess, are like small town minded, I guess is the way I would put it. It's like they don't spend, maybe it's not small town, they're not as online as I am. I guess. Like, I'm on the internet all the time, and they might open Facebook here and there, but other than that, they're hanging out with. They have an actual life, I guess. But those like filters that I've acquired, they don't have. It's just not there. They can say whatever they want, and whoever IRL can know that they're joking or whatever. But there's too many people on the internet, and they're not gonna know that. So you've pissed off 50,000 people. Now I have to deal with it. Thanks, homie.
Yeah, I remember that this one time my friend was I just saw like the bot that held the message back, right? And he was like, what? And he tries to write like he knew which word.
Oh.
Because he knew so he would try to write it again, but try to change the word, and every time it would be held back. He's like, man, it's being held back. And I was like, get the message. Don't
it
just
stopped you for
stop.
a reason.
Yeah, just stop it. Just stop it. And he would like, okay, what if I change the O for a 0? Stop it. Just stop it. Because I'm the one who has to deal with the consequences. This is my ship. If it sinks, you just leave. I stay with the ship, man. It's not cool. Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, we just gotta be careful, or or I heard one trick is someone told me like, I want my friend on my stream, but I will play offline a lot with them, so they could get to call me by that name. It was their solution to overcoming this, the the problem of, them not being used to calling you like Dark Flame Master and stuff like that,
Yeah,
But yeah, I feel
that's an
like that.
interesting workaround.
Yeah, I
But
feel like that is.
I bet it works.
Mm-hmm. um, there's a question here. I don't know. They're asking, is Bryce single?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Asking for a friend. Okay, you can tell your friend. Yeah.
Yep.
Um,
I am, I guess. Not really like looking to mingle though, TBH. I don't know. I'm chilling.
yeah. But Saeed said, I wish I could talk for more than 2 minutes. That's the thing. Like you can practice it. It's gonna sound a bit silly, but before even getting any of my streaming gear, even my PC, I have the luxury of living alone, I guess. So yeah, I would always imagine that whatever I'm doing, I'm streaming. So I would like wash the plates, wash the dishes. I'd be like, okay, check this out, chat. Check this out. Okay, I got a trick. You grab the plate with your toes, and stuff like that. And I would just kind of like talk and try to be interesting, and sometimes I would just make myself laugh. And I'm like, I don't know if I'm biased, but yeah. So yeah, it is a skill that can be practiced. So don't worry about it. And here's my biggest trick: if nothing comes to your mind and you're panicking and you're live, you got people watching you, talk about that. Say, I'm sorry guys, I'm not talking enough, and that's something I need to work on because I just started streaming, and you'll see it's gonna flow out because you're not inventing, you're not improvising on the spot. You're saying something that is just simply true and that you already know. So because you already know this, you already have the information, and that's how it flows out so fast, right? And that's something I've been doing a lot when I started. I would mention it a lot on stream, and it's okay if you mention it again and again because it's not always the same viewers, especially when you start. That are there. Most of the time you'll be saying it for the first time to someone else. So that's your little trick. There's your little daily trick for you.
It's definitely okay to say you're nervous and stuff too. There's a lot of big streamers that do it.
Yeah, and I feel like because it's so human about it, people relate to you about more, and they love you more and everything. Okay. The next question, like, have you ever, because VTubing is like, it's entertainment, right? We talked about this. Have you ever
Right.
done any other form of entertainment before VTubing?
Well, I've pretty much always been into music. And I did like music competitions and stuff throughout like high school, as well as like played in a couple of bands. Never really went anywhere. We never really did shows or anything like that. I also played music for a church for like 5 years or something. And that was in front of like a good chunk of people, so I'd consider like that. Otherwise, I don't think too much as far as entertainment goes, like other than that really. Just that, and then into streaming.
Mm-hmm. When you started streaming, you talked earlier about like, because your friends were doing it and you just wanted to like try it out yourself. If I got that correctly, yeah.
Yeah, one of my buddies had started doing it, and then I think actually also one of my other friends wanted me and my brother to join him in doing a YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
And I lived in a different town from them, it was like 40 minutes away. But I would go down there every week, but only once for like 2 days. So I'd go down there and I'd be able to record like 2 or 3 videos with them, but then the whole rest of the week they'd be recording stuff, and I couldn't be involved because I wasn't there. And I was like, well, this kind of sucks.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So my buddy had the idea of us streaming, and we'd pick like, I think we started with like Arc or something,
Mm-hmm.
and he would stream it on YouTube and I would stream it on Twitch, both under like that YouTube channel's like name or whatever. So that was my first experience with streaming, and we only did that like a handful of times before it finally, it just ended up not really working out. I couldn't be there enough. I had no say in the content or anything like that, and I just didn't really feel like I was part of it. So that I guess is when I kind of decided like, well, I have all this set up already. All I really need to do is, I don't know, just start streaming myself. And so I got into a bunch of art streamers or whatever because I'd taken an interest in digital art, and that's what I started streaming. When I started streaming by myself was digital art.
You were like you would draw on stream?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh, I had no idea.
Yeah, it wasn't very good art at all. I still have all the pictures, and I'm like, man, this is terrible.
Is there
But I was
any you'd
learning.
like to show, like to share with us?
I don't believe so.
I had no idea you drew.
Oh, there's the
The gritty?
no, I didn't
Oh.
did I draw any of Oh, I drew the no, that one's from a friend actually. But I drew the dude that's like by my head with the burger, the Wendy's burger in his mouth. That's also the astronaut me with the red and the white or whatever. I drew that.
Yeah, can you like what's the story behind this? Like you're you're making
It's of art stream. One of the art streamers I started watching a long time ago. She does like I'm trying to remember what they were called. It's not like it's an art challenge. She would do it every week, and started when we were watching her like years ago. She would do these. She'd just give a prompt or something, and we'd all have to draw something based on that prompt. And this was for the end of 2022, and I guess we were all in space for some reason. I don't really know, but the challenge was basically draw your OC or whatever in space, and then it all got put into one big picture. And this is what I drew, and I don't know why there's a small me. I don't remember what the deal was with that. But I don't know. It's just small me has taken big me's helmet, and I'm dying in space. I don't really know why.
Wow. One of you isn't okay with this prank. I'm just
Yeah.
Shazzy says you didn't see the Walter fan art? He made it.
Oh yeah, that I posted it in the Discord like yesterday or something like that.
Oh wait,
I think
really?
in the fan art thing. Yeah, and there's Walter.
Tsuki fan art?
Yeah.
Oh wait, I gotta go
course.
see Tsuki.
Yeah,
there
Suki
it
fan
is.
arts.
Okay, I see the
Yeah.
main. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. Okay. I refuse to elaborate. Oh, shit. Okay. I see. For those of you who want to see, if you're on YouTube, I'm sorry, man. Just try to squint your eyes. You know what? I'll try to remember, and I'll try to remember. And you know what? Worst case, just there's no YouTube DMs. Oh well.
You can just put it well, I don't know if you're into that, but maybe the description is
Yeah, but that's the thing. If I forget, whoopsie.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, that's true too.
Whoopsie
True.
poopsie. Yeah.
Guess you'll just have to come to the stream and find out.
Exactly. Now there's one thing.
Interesting.
There's something I need to ask. Let me go
Okay.
put it all the way on top. Okay. This. I'm interested in the one on the lower left because I see scorpion hands and a scorpion stinger.
Oh,
and
yeah,
the picture
true.
itself is called Scorpio Possum.
Yeah.
So what is the story?
I don't really know, to be honest. My friend drew this and sent it to me, and I was like, "What is this?" And she's like, "It's a Scorpio possum, but it's you." And I was like, "Okay, cool." So that's all I know.
it.
I don't know anything else.
And even if it's you, you wouldn't even know like what's the inside joke about it.
No, I have no
No.
clue. She just did it. I was like, well, this is cool. I will use this. And so it was like my Discord profile pic for a while.
Oh my god.
But that's all I know. I have no idea. Otherwise, I don't know if it was like actually a meme somewhere or if she just decided it would be fun to do. I don't know.
It's so random. Because I was like, oh, it looks like a scorpion, and then I saw the name of the file.
Yeah, I actually didn't even think about the fact of it being a scorpion. That's funny though. It's really funny.
It gets my bias approval. Absolutely.
Excellent. Yeah, I wish I knew what it was for. Maybe I can ask her, like, what it was, if it was like what the story is behind it. I genuinely don't know, and I didn't really ask.
I wonder how long this has been. Like 5 years later. Oh, by the way, why? you just asked.
Right.
But
She might not even know then. I might not even know now, honestly. It's only been like 6 months or something probably since that happened, and I don't even know if she has a reason, to be honest.
6 months. It's still fresh in her mind. Let's go get the or else I'm not sleeping tonight, you know.
Oh dear.
So yeah, I think wait, let me try to put this on top. Why are they all okay? Yeah, but this one with the white background, I think was it made by Ashezi?
Yes, I believe Ash drew this.
Yeah. Well, once again, for those of you who don't know, Bryce is part of a VTuber group called Tsuki Live, and Ashezi is the one that's pretty small. We see their head. We also see their knees. That's crazy. But at least they found a booster seat somewhere. But yeah. But nah, it looks good, and I think like this was done in like a couple seconds, man. That's crazy.
Ash draws fast. It's crazy.
It's really. I think this was like the first one. I don't know. I don't want to start.
Wait, what?
Well, the first fan art, but I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like it is. I could also be wrong, but I feel like it is.
We're just all wrong here. But yes, welcome in Laura, and this one from JD. So good, so good.
I like both of them a lot because it's, for one, fan art is just cool, and then for two, like, these are my new homies, my new friends.
Yeah, and I don't know, like you guys are all smiling. You guys are all putting up the peace sign, but it's still different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
First color one you did, yeah. It's I don't know. And like the soft background that goes from purple to pink. That's shit. I wish I could do that, but I can't.
This is one of those things, I guess, with enough practice, but I don't got the patience, so.
Yeah, there's something I want to show off though. It's this one. Where is it? Da-da-da-da. We're gonna bring it all the way up, like here. And what's this? Okay, so can I do it? Yeah, here it is. This is. I want to show this off. This is your model, and I really like it.
Thank you.
Yeah, so trivia, the Bryce has a ponytail.
Yeah. A lot of people miss it, but it's there.
I mean, like we could see it on a couple places, like that's what I've been looking at ever since. Like on all the one choking, the one with the hamburger, mac and cheese hamburger, even the one like with the buff version. Like there you go, that's your ponytail. Yeah. But yeah, like this art in particular is really, really nice, and I never took the time. You got a pretty cool color scheme: the red, the turquoise, and the black. Mostly black.
Yeah.
The turquoise tips. That's one thing I was like, oh my god, you don't want to. You're making it difficult for people who want to cosplay you. Okay. Like the hair.
I couldn't even cosplay me.
Like the hair. Okay, but then it's like, oh, just the tips. and the ponytail, just the thing. Oh my god.
Yeah, and then styling the bangs somehow. Like, I don't know how the hell that's gonna work.
But yeah, a cool jacket. And I'm always a fan of. I don't know. I see this so much, man. Like, so many of us, you, Kami the Kirin, Yuna, Celestia, myself, we all like a shirt that is like skin tight and it goes to your neck. You know. And I've tried to
Yeah.
look for that in real life. The only one I found has sleeves. It's $70. I'm like, it's for cosplay. Let's go. But I still didn't buy it. But I want to.
Ah.
I want to unsew the seams because I don't want like the sleeves. But like, yeah, it's like,
Oh.
how do you look for that? Because they'll always give you turtlenecks, and you're like, nah, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for, you know, the sexy style, you know.
Right.
But yeah, like I don't know. I feel like a lot of people have that, and when it comes to like the buff, I don't know if you've noticed that. Let me take this one. When you look at the buff fan art, right? We all don't have a jacket, which made me realize we all have a jacket, you know, and we all have like skin
True.
tight clothes. So that was really funny. Like, oh wow, it's not like any one of us has no jacket. We're just butt naked.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was really this fan art was really great. Like I had no idea. I just jumped into
Yeah.
Kuro's stream and bam, I just see that. I'm like, that looks like, oh, it's us. It-
I didn't see it till it was on Twitter, and I was like, "What?"
oh yeah, because
Sick.
you were actually streaming at that time as well.
Oh yeah, I might have been streaming at the time.
Yeah. Because that's the thing. Like he, okay, like he commented on your stream, right? And you're like, oh hi, welcome. And for some reason, I clicked on his name or something, and I see he's live, and I'm like, what? So I'm like, people comment, oh, what?
Yeah, I've seen some people do that, and I don't know, I'll be like looking to raid like when I'm finished streaming or something like
well,
that,
well, that's the
and I
thing.
see someone, and I'm
I-
like, oh, they're live, and then I look at the time they've been live. I'm like, they've been live longer than me. Well, why were they in?
Actually, yeah, okay. But yeah, no, but that's the thing. Like, I thought they were gonna raid you because they were like, "Oh, he's doing." I forgot what you were gonna do, but yeah, he was talking about your stream, and I'm like, "Oh, he's probably like raiding," and I just see him like continue streaming. I'm like, "What?" So it was really funny.
That is funny.
But oh, you got the side. Oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna just expose myself. Wait, let me look here. Hi. Hi. Okay. So, you see the side belt, right? The anime side belt.
Yeah.
I had that. I had
It's cool.
I had a super thick belt. Like it was incredibly thick, and I don't even know why my pants, the I don't know how you call that, but the things that you could put the belts in.
Like the loops?
Yeah, they have a name, but yeah, mine were
Oh.
like so huge, so it would take in that one belt, and I would just put it on one side. It would just go to the side. It had no use except drip, and I was
Same.
yeah, like my self-esteem, like don't mess with me. I got the side belt, bitch. Like,
Yeah.
oh my god, I was such a weeb, man. Oh my god. And this part, oh, like, and you know, your shoes is one thing that we like don't see a lot.
Right. They never get seen at all.
It's really cool because you kept the color scheme, which is really good. Like the red, turquoise, black, turquoise, black, red. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's.
I kind of worried it was too much, to be honest. Like, are these colors like okay? But at the end of the day, I don't know. They're my favorite colors. I like the scheme.
Mhm.
So I think it's okay.
And for once again, the thing I say a lot for people who are watching and do they want to become VTubers, the truth is you can have an ugly model. If you're good, if you're fun, if you're entertaining, they will end up liking it, right? It's like I had a friend who didn't like my name, which was Morningstar, and he was like, "Oh, you should change it." And I'm like, "What?" Like to him, he wanted me to change it to something, because he likes someone called a toaster, and we all know what a toaster is. It's an actual thing that you know, it's a product that we know of, but what's a Morningstar, right? And I was like, yeah, but
Yes.
what's a PewDiePie? What's a Markiplier? You don't need to have a name that is, Tofu's Cat Cafe. That's very concrete, right? It could be anything. Bryce Ivor's Slice of Life. Like, yeah, it doesn't matter. If you're good, they're gonna like you. And if you're not popping off and you blame it on your name, then that's on you, man.
Mm-hmm.
I also really love
Yup.
the like the half skirt. I love
Oh
fantasy
yeah.
clothes, man. Like belts and zippers it's okay. It has no function except to look cool.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I'm thinking of something. Did you inspire yourself? Like, the half dress, right? Did you take
Mhm.
inspiration from Cloud?
Some it's very Final Fantasy. Some from Cloud, but also a lot of it, even like the fur on the coat,
Mm-hmm.
is from Leon or Squall from Final Fantasy VIII.
Leon? Who's Leon from
Mhm.
Final
He
Fantasy?
he's have you ever played Kingdom Hearts by any chance?
No.
Dang. Okay. He's the main character in Final Fantasy VIII, just like Cloud is the main character for Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah. Okay, okay.
Yeah, so
Oh wait, is
he's
he like blonde? No.
no, he's got brown hair.
Oh. Okay. Oh
Yeah,
well,
he's
it's
got
okay. Yeah.
yeah. He's a uh yeah, he's a cool character. I think like uh one of the only like real big differences in like uh our fits kind of is like instead of short sleeves,
Mhm.
he's got long sleeves, and then where like my coat kind of like goes down to the belt, his actually only goes on like right under the chest or something.
Oh yeah, like the
So it's kind of like
small Attack on Titan
opposite.
coat. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, some kind of like that. Yeah, but it's like poofier. I guess it almost looks like it'd be more of a winter jacket.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And have you have you ever cosplayed?
Uh, no, I had a dope Halloween costume one year,
Hey,
but
yo.
I've never actually cosplayed.
What was the Halloween?
I was Sweeney Todd. You can Google it if you need
Oh
to.
no, no, I'm not googling it. I know
Uh,
everything. I know everything that is. Oh wait, I'm trying to. Oh, wait,
it's a
it's a movie,
I-
right? Yeah.
yeah, it's a movie.
Oh, with the white. I see a guy with like a white strand of hair. You know, a white.
Yeah. Yep.
Ah. Yeah, I knew that. I knew that. Furiously. But yeah, so do you ever plan on cosplaying in the future, or are there any like characters from a game or movie that you would love that you would like to cosplay?
um, I think it would be really cool to do. Uh, yeah, I think it'd be cool. I don't know, like it would definitely be in the future, and I don't know how far into the future, to be honest. It's just sometimes the stuff gets kind of like expensive, and I'm the kind of person that's like, if I'm gonna do something like that, I want to do it like
You want to do it
well.
right. Yeah, I
Yeah.
know. Oh my God. Like someone suggested me a cosplay. I'm like, I will do it. Well, by do it, I mean buy it because I don't have time.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
that's where I'm at. But if I'm gonna buy it, I'm gonna buy like a really nice one.
Yeah, but that's the thing. My Kea, oh my god, I'm gonna expose myself. My Kea cosplay, I saw a very more expensive version, and I'm like, I'm gonna take a chance because it barely has any reviews, or I think it had no reviews. But judging by the pictures, it seems that it has a lot more props. You know how a lot of video game characters or anime characters, they have like, I don't know, they have just like these jewelries on the clothes, but what you don't want is to get a cosplay and it's just printed on it, and you're like, oh,
Right. Because that's like
yeah.
it's terrible.
But the thing is, I was lucky enough that the quality was really good. They would actually send me these props that I had to place on the clothes at the very specific places to be just like the character. And my Kia cosplay was 300. Oh, my
I
wallet.
feel like that's not too bad, honestly. For like a good cosplay. It looked good too.
Yeah, there's gonna be more just because that price. I want to use it more. I have to use it more. You know what I mean? Yeah, I can't just be like
Right.
300, brother. I know.
I
And
I would honestly expect more because I just think of like I've got some friends that are like furries
mhm.
and they have fursuits and that is bonkers. Like the prices they pay for that stuff are insane.
But yeah, but is it like manufactured made, or is it made by one guy at
They're
home?
usually
Yeah,
custom. So
exactly.
yeah,
Yeah, so
probably
maybe
one dude or a small team or something.
Ash, as he says, fursuit is
I
different.
I know they're different, but I just think of what they pay for something like that, and I'm like, 300 ain't bad. That's pretty good.
Mhm. Oh my god, I've seen some fursuits that were amazing. One of them, well, okay, she didn't have. Wait, did she have paws? I don't remember. But every time she would open her mouth, that the cat's mouth would open. So
Oh yeah,
the
I've seen
video,
those.
I don't know where they are. I guess they're at an anime convention and they're just eating in the food court, right? But you see this person like shoving their hand into like the mask, but it's so good. It looks like, I don't know, it stays in character, and then they would look at the. So what happened? Like the person realizes they're being filmed, so they take food, they take more food, they just show it, and they whoop shove it in the. And I'm like, bruh, I would rock that suit. It's probably hot, not in that set.
That
I
would
mean,
be
yeah.
the
Hmm.
no. I know what you mean.
But yeah, person is basically VTuber model. Are you saying like Sesame Street is also a VTuber? So like the
Whoa,
Muppets and VTubers and fursuits were it's all the same, right?
they are.
I love your toys. But oh my god, I wish like I've seen, where could I find this? It was once again anime convention. Everyone, when they just put a song and everybody just starts to dance the whole choreography, because that's what people do in front of YouTube, and they can't wait till the anime convention shows up, right? But one of them had the fursuit, and it didn't look bulky. They had moves, you know what I mean? Like I'm like, yo, give. If the suit is that well made, yo, I would rock that shit, you know.
Yeah. I bet you could like.
Sorry. Okay. Yeah.
What?
I did the mistake. I looked at chat. I'm sorry.
Uh,
Big Bird was the first VTuber. Oh
so
my.
true.
He's in the eye coming, wants to know your location.
Oh no.
Oh my god. I'm sorry, Bryce. What were you saying?
No, you're good. I feel like I'd want to pay the extra price and get some like air conditioners installed in the suit.
Yeah, and then everyone just hears.
Vroom.
Sometimes I thought of getting those dinosaur suits, right, for stream. But that's the thing.
Oh yeah.
You guys are probably gonna hear like just first of all the fan, and my voice like. All right, could you guys hear me? It's really hot here. I can't see anything. So, oh my god. I saw a
Price? Wow.
what?
I know. Go ahead.
I saw a fursuit. I don't know how they did it. It was black magic, but no matter where you were, compared to the mask, the eyes would look at you. And
Oh,
yeah, and I was like,
I don't like it.
yeah, it's probably an optical illusion, as that's
Yeah.
all. But yeah, it was really good. Uh,
I could just imagine like having that sitting like in your room or something, and you wake up in the middle of the night, and the sun, like the moon, happens to be shining through the window just right onto the face of the mask, and it's looking at you.
mhm.
I'd die probably. I wouldn't be okay.
But the thing is, you're also in this situation. It would be your fursuit. You're the furry, so maybe it would be a dream come true. You're like
Or
my
it's
first
set
love.
out to overcome me. It's set out to take my life and become me instead.
That maybe that would be something you're like into. Like, oh, Take me. Take me.
I feel like I'm not, but
Fine. I try. But I will try to find that dancing furry. That sounds really weird, but like a dancing furry video. Okay.
he will find
I,
you dancing
I,
furry.
I will find you.
Hide.
That's so good. No, I'll just, you know, a couple of us will understand. The rest of Tsuki will be like, oh my god, the Tsuki boys are unhinged, you know. And Walter, he's gonna.
And Walter.
Oh bullshit.
Why and Walter, like, and he's also, why is he separate?
No, but well, I mean, because I don't know if he's here, so I don't know if he.
Oh,
yeah, that's
okay,
what.
I see now. Okay, I was like, how come he gets to be the normal one?
I
How
mean,
come he's free of this?
didn't we talk about this? That Walter was the most normal one in Gen 2?
Is he? I don't remember. I feel
What, you're gonna nominate yourself, huh?
yeah.
What do you mean? Ah? Oh my god. I think I'm the most I stopped. Keyword here is think, and you're wrong. No offense. Nah, I'm definitely, bruh, you sleep so we could live, like something like that. Yeah. People in YouTube don't know what we're talking about. What the hell? Hey, check it out. It's Tsuki Live, Gen 2, okay? You know what? Once again, Gen 2, if you're on Twitch, you're gonna see this. And if you're on YouTube, maybe you know, maybe follow. Come follow me. Go follow them, and you won't be missing out on the party anymore. No data was returned. Wait, did you see that? That's weird.
What?
Oh, okay. I see.
Oh, it didn't. Oh, I
What?
think it's been doing that weird thing for me.
Oh,
as
okay.
well.
So maybe
I think it's just something
Twitch.
with the OBS chat.
Oh, okay. Because at least everything. I was like, did one of you change your names? You know what I mean?
No, it looks fine on like Twitch.
Oh, okay. Don't make me wake up.
Oh
So-
yeah, he dreams so that we are.
Yeah. He eats so we can drink. I don't know. We're just destroying his thing now.
Sorry, Azzy.
Wow. You know, the picture on the top right, that was, I don't know, the first time I saw it, I was like, yo, I love that so much. I'm trying to find it.
Top right.
Yeah,
The one behind your head.
yeah, the one that, like, it looks like my dad, but more like the posture, right? Yeah, that's my dad. Like, you're a V2.
You can still see the dude that I just drew over.
Yeah, oh, actually, yeah.
I didn't cover it very well, but that's okay. It's
okay.
does what it
It's
needs
the
to.
proof that you didn't trace it, right? And that's that. Now Twitter can't get back to you. They can't get to you.
Yeah, I'm safe.
Oh my god, you should like maybe add the other members, like, you know, this guy.
Oh,
and-
all of us do that?
Yeah,
That would actually be great.
Like this guy, because he's the shortest. That's Ashezi, you know, or you know, Ashes is just a rat, just on your shoulder, with the same posture. Yeah, with the same... and it's like whoa, you know. Okay, okay,
Whoa.
okay, I'll stop playing around. But yeah, my other question for you was, maybe this has never crossed your mind, but what would you think of cosplaying your own VTuber?
I think it'd be really cool. I'd really like to do that. But there's, I don't know. For one, I don't know. It'd be hard to do.
I mean, the buff version
think.
or this one? Like
Even
this
that.
one?
Oh,
Okay.
dude, that would be especially sick if I could do that one. Because honestly, when I had this art drawn, I told the artist, nothing against them or anything. Their art is great. I love what they did. It's amazing. But I wanted something more like that, like definitely way buffer.
Oh,
Because
really?
that's just the image that I wanted. And I didn't quite get conveyed. But I still really like it a lot. And I don't know if I would change it now, to be honest. Like, I'm not sure.
You warmed up to it.
Yeah, and I mean, even at the time when I got it, I still really, really liked it a lot. It didn't take much for me to warm up to it.
Okay.
But after seeing that picture, I was like, man, that looks sick. Like I kind of wonder now what my whole model would look like with all that, you know, just being buff as hell.
Yeah, like, oh my God. If I don't know, if you have money to spare, you could get a just an artist and commission a cool art, and but then you also like show this and you're like, can I have this
Yeah,
this mask,
that
you know?
in junction with what I already have, and
Hmm. It's
yeah,
it's really interesting because when I got my Life 2D, I had to do a commission, right? It was commissioned, of course, right? And I
right.
learned as someone who doesn't, I mean, I do draw, but I don't do it's not like as much as people who do commissions. And
Hmm.
as someone who just would be the client, I thought that saying something like, "Oh, I will do what you want. I leave it up to you." I thought that would actually make their life easier because hey, the sky's the limit.
It doesn't,
I know, and I'm really happy
which
that
is crazy.
I'm really happy that I learned that before doing the commission for my life 2D. But that's the thing. So if you're out there and you want to prepare any sort of commissions, even emotes, the more detailed you are, the more specific you are, the more they like it. Because basically you give them balls and you say, "Can you juggle with these balls?" They don't like it when you're like, "Oh, take yeah, yeah." And then you're like, well, I gave you. And I think the other problem is because you're giving them free reign, the area of, oh, that's not exactly what I imagined is much too big, and they don't want
Yeah.
that. Yeah. So I know it's happened to me. Like I did like emotes, and I'm like, oh, I don't know, I don't really mind. But the artist was not budging. They're like, no, I need to understand what you want. And I'm like, oh, but I really don't mind I want this pose, but the facial expression I really don't mind. I think anything would be good. And they were like, choose one. I'm like, okay, I get it. Yeah, they didn't want me to be like, oh, I don't know, yeah. And it's fair, it's
Yeah,
fair.
it does make it way harder, and I didn't totally understand that either. I think like about a year ago, I commissioned some other things too. It wasn't like my reference sheet or anything, but some other stuff for stream, and they started asking me questions that I just did not know the answer to. It's like I did not think of this, and I kept insisting like, "Oh, just do this," and they're like, "What does that mean?" And I was like, "Oh dear,
Yeah.
this is a problem." I did not think this through at all. It makes it way harder for them. It's way more of it wastes their time in a not so nice way to put it. It really does.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's
yeah.
better just to know everything that you want and have it all hashed out before even commissioning.
And I think like if you're gonna say something like uh I want a black shirt and I want a design on it, but I don't really know, so I'll leave it up to you. You have to be really open-minded because, don't be
Hmm.
like, no, no, no. Hey, you gave free reign, you have to accept what comes with it, right? Like they
Yeah.
just draw, like a dick. Like how everyone does like in games, they're like, oh, this is my VTuber model forever.
Yeah.
And you're like, it's like you have to explain like on stream, it's not a dick in my lore, it means like courage, and it's and it never catches on.
The dick of courage.
Yeah. Oh my God.
That's like the blue line things on like my undershirt or whatever. I
Yeah.
knew I wanted something like that, but the way it's designed is actually like the full liberty of the artist that I commissioned.
Nice,
So I
nice.
told them they're like I knew I wanted something there, but I couldn't think of anything. I just knew I wanted something, so I was like, just do
Oh
something cool. And
damn.
they're like, okay.
Yeah, I just realized. Oh, okay, no. Because I was looking at this one, and I was like, you got a chain, but actually you
Oh yeah.
do have a chain, but it's also
Yeah.
the blue stuff. Are those like dog tags?
Hmm. No, they're like little crystals.
Oh, I see.
And I don't know what my idea was when I drew them in or
Okay.
anything,
I
but
don't know. I,
yeah, I don't really know. It's just there.
I was about to have fun and be like, okay, so what's the lore behind that? And I don't know why.
I don't know. I know I had like a few different ideas, but I don't know. I don't really remember them anymore. And whatever I did have, I just remember feeling like it didn't really. I don't know. It didn't fit me the way that I hoped it would. So
Yeah, but if ever you do want to change your model or have just a like a little upgrade, right? That's the fun part about being a VTuber, except money. Yeah,
right.
it's just very possible, and that's the thing. It's like yeah, that's the thing. Just like the name that we said earlier, it doesn't matter. You could have the name you want. Forget your friend who doesn't like your name.
Right.
If you want to be, like if you want to be a half mermaid, half pixie, and a half god tomorrow, you can. Who's gonna stop you?
Right.
And yeah, that's okay. It's fun.
Yeah, it's pretty cool that you can just. I don't know. You can change things up however you want to. I don't think changing the model is quite as detrimental as. I think some people don't realize that if you change your name, like do it really early or something.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
if you're
yeah.
already established and you want to change your name, like I don't know. Like if I were to change my name, maybe I'd change it to Bryce, like just Bryce if it became available.
Hmm.
But otherwise, I wouldn't go to something completely different because I've had some friends that were like doing pretty well, and then they changed their name because like, oh, I want something different, and like it did not do well for them. It's like months of progress just lost because people didn't know who they were anymore when they saw their name and like their following bar. They're like, who the hell is this? And they go somewhere else. So
Yeah, or what you do is you try to like kind of be smart about it. You talk about it, you put in your
yeah,
lore, but you talk about it for a long time. Like, I don't know, I would be like, oh guys, if ever you see my twin brother, Evening Star, he's a dick. Kick him in the ass and say it's from me. And that would be like an inside joke, right? And actually Evening Star is an inside joke somewhere else on yeah. And that's the thing. I feel like if I would switch to Evening Star, people know.
mm-hmm.
People know it's not like, and also it's very like the same. It's very similar, but even then, yeah, try to be smart about it. Think about it, just like you would think the rest of your VTuber journey. This also goes into like how could I grow from this and stuff like that. How can I make it work?
Yep.
So yeah, I think I had something to say, but I lost it. But yeah, like you were talking about like people changing their name to something really really different, and hmm, I never thought about that, like changing your name like to something different.
Yeah, it's because your name is. I mean, it's arguably the most important part of your brand. Like someone can know me or you off like how our models look, and that's fine. But I mean, we can change our models and we're still offering the same product, even our names, but the name is what they see first. It's like
Mhm.
it's the very first thing that they see anywhere at all on any social media platform. So you change that and I don't if you didn't set it up in any way for those people to know that you're changing it, then those people just don't know. They're probably gonna see your name and think like, okay, I don't know who this is or why I followed them or something. They're gonna have to do a bunch of research to be like, oh, I know this person, and most people aren't gonna do that.
Yeah,
They're gonna leave. They're
and they're gonna think Bryce stopped, and they're like, man, he was
yeah,
great.
man. Where did Bryce go?
Oh my
And why
god.
does this John person keep showing up? Who is he?
John Ivor Slice. It doesn't. No, it doesn't sound right.
No, it doesn't.
I'm gonna tell Bryce that you're stealing his brand. You're like you're there streaming with the same voice. It's me, Jack. It's me, Jack.
Oh,
And they're like,
and
oh
that's like
wow.
a whole nother VTuber issues. And then you've got Twitter drama because someone thinks you stole like someone else's model. It's like no, that's literally me. But you're already canceled, and
I've seen.
now
Oh
it's
my
all
god.
gone.
I've seen. I've seen. You're talking about the Twitter drama, right? you know, there's always someone who will quote retweet something, right? And they're like, "Oh
Yep.
my God, I can't believe they said that, blah blah blah." And first of all, before I attack anyone, I'll always do my. I want to know both sides of the coin, but every time I'm like, yeah, I don't have energy to attack anyone. I don't care who's in the wrong. I just leave. I'm just there to look at the drama and be like, oh, okay, okay. Now I know what not to do. Thank you guys. But so
Yep.
basically, I looked at this thing and it was, you didn't have to look far. It was a satire tweet. And I'm like, this made me actually unfollow the person who quote retweeted that. I'm like, you're disgusting for just not even looking, making your research. And that's the thing. As a streamer, you will have people, it will happen. People will, you're going to meet some followers who will listen to what you say and read what you tweet and treat it like the gospel. And
Yep.
uh, you can't, you have to be careful with the things you say, man, especially when you decide to attack people. So after that, what I saw was all of this person's followers being like, "Oh my God, they're so disgusting," blah blah blah. And I'm like, but it's so clearly a joke. You don't need to dig so deep.
Right.
But they just quote retweeted that. But yeah, and I feel like this is actually a way to grow. It's not a way that I want to grow, but I've seen people grow immensely with this. All they do all day long is they hop on every drama and they quote retweet and they talk about their own opinion. But usually it's stupid. Well, okay, drama isn't always the right word, but sometimes it's like it's really, really mindless uh, battles. Have you ever seen those battles where everybody says one opinion, but you have never seen anyone talk about the other opinion, right? Like
Yeah.
the biggest,
No one has the rest of the story.
yeah, like the best example I have is like, okay, I'm so sick of hearing about it. PNG tubers are VTubers. Everybody just comments on that tweet and starts to suck that person's sausage, and they're like, yeah, you're right, my queen. It's like, shut. I've never seen one person be like, you're not a VTuber because you have a 3D. No, maybe they have to be an extreme minority. I believe they exist, but my God, I've seen people fight like I still see people fight this battle on Twitter. It's not a battle.
Mhm.
You're just you're beating a dead horse at this point. Shut up. And but that's the thing. People are like, "Oh my God, you're right. I agree with you. I follow and you grow." But they're not there for your content. They're there because you keep tweeting the things like, "We should stop pollution." Oh my God. Like my God, like tweeting. But that's the thing. I know I could do it if I want to. I'll start tweeting the most brain dead opinions, right? That like, of course I'm right. And everyone's like, yeah, you're so like, you're so
Based.
open-minded. Yeah, like, wow, you're so no, it's yeah. In fact, it's the opposite. I feel like I'm always the guy who's gonna say the hard to swallow pills. Now, should I say one? I don't know. It's gonna be on YouTube forever. Okay, okay. Okay, I won't say the name, or else I'm really, because they are a really big VTuber and I'm gonna get crucified.
Okay.
But it's okay, I'm Lucifer. So, what happened is, and maybe if you guys know, I'm not confirming anything, so I should have. Um, someone, this very very big. Oh my God, I'm gonna get canceled. They tweeted how VTubing is acting. If you just sit there without any expressions of, even if you have a nice model, of course it's not going to be entertaining. You have to also act with your model and stuff like that. And everybody was just getting on their knees and they start sucking. And I'm like, okay, I agree. But if you're going to talk about that, first of all, you're spitting in the face of all the PNG tubers out there. That's not fair. That is not okay. That's mean, man. Second of all, you have like an $8,000 model. Can we talk about that, right? It's like saying, whatever you do, it's okay to slow down, never stop. You will get to the finish line eventually. Just run, walk, jog, but just don't stop. But this person is not saying how everybody has everybody is on foot and this person has like a car. Huh? Can we have to talk like, and I'm, of course, no one would ever like talk about that, so I'm like, I didn't say anything, but I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, I think I know what tweet you're talking
No,
about.
no, no, no.
and
You
who-
don't. No,
No. Actually, no, I don't. No, I don't. I think I see where you're coming from, because that is true. Not everyone really has that option. But I guess that's also just like, I mean, even if you're just a PNG tuber, I mean, there's so many just streamers out there already that don't even have a camera on. So I mean, it's kind of the same thing. You really just have to. You're either, I mean, as with all things in streaming, you're either really entertaining, you're really funny, or something like that, or you're really good at whatever it is that you stream. Like you're fantastic at Apex or something like that.
Yeah.
But for those of us that, like aren't the best Apex Predator or the funniest person on the planet, like we kind of just have to work at both. I guess the most important thing is like you have to put the effort in regardless. Which is kind of, I think, what I got from that whole thing is just like make sure you're putting effort in. But there was some like good stuff, but I see where you're coming from too.
Yeah, no, I also understand like what you're saying. But yeah, so I don't know what my point was, but yeah. And as I said, sometimes I think those drama tweets are fake, not gonna lie. Yeah, like I've seen some things and I'm like, it would get traction. I'm like, there's no way this exists, right? There's no way. And like someone was like, if I show up on your stream, is it like, does it bother you if I use emotes that are not yours?
Oh God.
And I was like, stop it. And I think that was the only tweet I actually like. I got baited, I'll say it. No one ever said like, oh my God, you're using someone else's emote, get out of here, And I got baited. I just wrote like, there's no way someone thinks that. And I'm like, what?
There's some people that have.
I,
They got, it was a while ago. There was someone that started a big twitlonger thing because they'd been banned. Them and some other people had been banned in this one streamer's chat because they didn't want them or anyone using any emotes that weren't theirs. They're like, if you're gonna use emotes here that aren't yours, you can leave, or that aren't mine, you can leave. Only my emotes, whatever. If you're not supporting me, I don't care. And he banned them, and it was crazy. Where have you gone?
I'm at the same place where where there is fate, fate and humanity, which is, I don't know, it's gone. That's where I am.
I thought you went back to hell. Like, I'm tired of these losers.
Yeah, God. I mean, it's, oh no, that's crazy.
That stuff is whack, though. I completely agree. Like the fact that you almost want to believe those people can't be real.
Yeah.
They couldn't possibly exist. But there are some people out there that just, I don't know exactly how their minds work.
Yeah.
But they just do.
And they're the ones with like the 500 viewers, and they're like,
yeah,
I bust my ass doing content, and I like unboxing cosplay streams, made cosplay, stuff like that, ASMR. But nah. But that's the thing. I know it's a way to grow, to just say the craziest stuff, right?
But be controversial.
Yeah. But that's the thing. It's like, I don't want to grow because of that. I don't want people to know me like, oh, do you know Morningstar? He hates when you chat in his chat. What? But that's no. So yeah, I think the most recent one I saw when we're talking about like just absolute brain dead tweets was someone saying, if you're gonna, but I feel like he has more to his side of the story, but I kind of didn't care to look deeper. But yeah, he was like, his opening statement was, if you're just gonna tell me I'm here but I'm lurking, get out of here, you're just self-promoting. And I was like,
oh,
no.
I saw that.
Yeah,
that was fairly recent, like over the last couple weeks, maybe a couple months or something like that. I remember that.
But I don't know. Because I did read his replies to other people, and some people were like, "Oh, okay, I see what you're coming from," but I was like, "No, that's still just be thankful, man." God. But yeah, it's always it's crazy, right?
Yeah,
It's how these people get like a lot of views. Hmm.
I I don't know. That person in particular was just like, I saw where he was coming from to an extent, because I think he just worded it really poorly, because he was specifically talking about some people that would come in and do this. Like they'd be like, "Oh, I'm here to lurk" or whatever, and if you clicked on their channel, it would go to their stream where
Yep.
they're actually streaming. And like maybe it's something they're like actually trying to do. They probably were, but at the same time it's like, just don't click on their names. Like, no one ever comes into my chat and says, "Hi, I'm lurking," and I'm like, "Oh, I wonder what they're
Yeah.
doing," and I
Well.
click on their name. Like, I don't do that.
Mhm.
I don't think any normal person should. So just don't click on their name and you're fine. Like,
Well. Yeah. Well. That's the thing. I was like, did you? Why would you click it? Aren't you busy entertaining?
exactly. Like,
Yeah. Oh my God. This reminds me of. It was weird, man. Someone showed up on my friend's stream. They were friendly, but they were too friendly. They wanted to become friends right now. It's like if they had a gun pointed at their head, and the guy's like, if you're able to get a DM, a conversation going in DMs in 5 minutes with this person, I won't shoot. It really felt like that. So they showed up. Hi, you're cute. Blah blah blah. Can I add you as a friend? And like my friend was like, yeah. Okay, I added you as a friend. Did you see it? Hello, did you see it? I sent a friend request. And then after they're like my friend, like my friend, I'll read at this point. She stopped replying. She stopped reading his things. And he was like, I sent you a DM on Twitter as well, a DM on Discord. It was crazy.
oh
So
my god.
I click his name. He's live, and I chat to this guy. You're live, and he had, of course, one viewer, which was me. It was not a setup. It's like if you saw the whole garage. I think I'm pretty sure it was in the garage. I hope you're listening. Yeah, yeah, but yeah, and he was like kind of like he was just sitting his elbows on his knees, so he was really like hunched forward, his phone in his face, so you could not see his face because of that. And you know he's like on my friend's stream, and the gameplay was the menu of the game. It was so weird.
Hell yeah.
So what I did, we just decided like let's just ban him because he's being really weird. He wants the DM. He's up to something. He wants something, right? And it was fun because it was kind of a weird. I don't know if it. I have another friend that's this. I have another friend, and she's like, he came to see your stream as well. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And I was like, you know this guy? And she's like, yeah, he showed up. He was very weird. I banned him. And I did a screenshot to just kind of show like, oh, guys, I'm moderating two streams at the same time. My brain is melting, right? But because of that, you could see like, I don't know, this person on Twitter just, they squinted their eyes more than eyes could ever be squinted because they saw the name and they're like, and they're like, you also banned him. I'm like, what? You're like the third person who tells me this. And apparently this guy has a whole like, yeah, you could if you tweet his name, you could probably find like threads of people, warning this guy, So I was like, no way, that was crazy.
That's so it just goes to show that there's a lot of crazy people out there. And whether they're actually crazy or not, I guess is up to interpretation. But people just do weird things and have weird opinions. And not to say that like Uriah is right about everything or something like that, but I don't. Some people just have opinions that I don't know if they should have
I know it's like
or be allowed to have. It's like that's so
it's like
so off base.
It's like my friend once got a DM, and the person's like, "Can I ask you a question?" And my friend's like, "Yeah." And the person's like, "Oh yeah, but it's like a personal question. It's actually really like yeah, it's very personal." And she's like, "Okay, go ahead." And it was explicit. That's all I'm gonna say. It was incredibly rude, incredibly explicit. Like, bro. So the fact that they ask, can I ask you? And the fact that they're like, are you sure? Because it's gonna be, they kind of know they shouldn't. So I just told my friend, don't answer. Just block them, please. And the weird thing is, I have another friend who got the same message. It wasn't from the same guy, but it was like the same copy paste. So I'm like, is this like an
Oh,
ongoing joke among the creepy guys? Like, hey, here's a copy paste. First you ask, and then you ask, are they sure? And then you ask this question, and I'm like, oh man, guys, can't you be normal?
it
Can't you?
could be, or it's one of those like bot things.
But yeah, I don't know.
That grinds my gears too. I'm gonna. Oh no. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, I'm just saying. Oh my. Yeah, yeah, normal.
You ever get the artists that like DM you or something like, "Hey, do you need art for your channel?"
Oh yeah, of course, of course.
It drives me nuts. I hate it.
They
I see them follow me. They all have like the same. It's a different name,
Yeah,
but they'll have the same like thing on the end of
art.
their name.
Hmm.
Yeah, and then they have the same bios. Their art styles somehow are all identical, and then they always message like, "Hey, how are you?" Or well, actually, they've gotten smarter. Like, it used to be like, "Hey, do you need art?" Or like,
Yeah,
"I do this, and I'm looking for people to commission me to make them art or whatever if you need anything." And now I've got some people that'll message me, and I know what they're after already, but
yeah,
they'll
yeah.
message me like, "Hey, how are you?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm good." And they're like, "Oh, my name is this. I like your content or something." And we'll have a full-on like
Conversation.
hour-long conversation. And it's like decent. I'm like, okay, this is a pleasant person to talk with. And I'm like, so do you need any art done? And I'm like, no,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
no, you were so close.
You were a normal. Yeah, it's. I don't know. Like the thing. Actually, something happened, and you kind of know the story. Someone joined the Tsuki Live Discord server. They had the name. Their description was about I do art of all that stuff, right? And I'm like,
Hmm.
right? But I'm like, I feel like it would still be unfair if I banned them now, right? Before they even do something.
Right.
So I didn't do anything. And then VC says, oh, by the way, I have this DM with this person. The conversation is going nowhere. She was very, very like dry about it. Yes, no, okay, okay, yeah, okay. What do you want? And because of course, she kind of knew, right? And right after
Right.
you were like, yeah, me too. They DM'd me. So I'm like, what I did, I DM'd them right away. I said, listen, I just want to, and of course, when I DM people, I always talk like we. We're a company. We're like 10 businessmen with 10
Right.
lawyers each, by the way. So
Yeah.
I said, and like I sent something like super serious. I said, it has come to our attention that you have been coming in contact with people from this server, and stuff like that, right? And I was like, I just said, if if information gets to us that you are selling anything at all, you will be banned. Understand this. Otherwise, enjoy your stay. And they were like, okay, and they never like showed. They never like, of course, they because they have like they make like their own. They make alternate accounts. Like that account was made like 10 days ago, but when that happened.
That's
So
always the thing too. They're always brand new. And it's like, why?
because they don't care about losing that account.
Yeah.
So yeah, I remember the first time it happened, someone was DMing someone from the community DM'd one of our moderators, said this person just DM'd me about selling stuff, art and stuff. I don't really like that. So the moderator DM'd them, said you cannot do that. It's against the rules. You can't sell your stuff and like personally talk to them, right?
Hmm.
And they were like, okay, ma'am, I'm sorry. And I'm like, did you guys ban them? And they're like, no, they said they're sorry. I was like, okay, I'm not gonna go against your decision because I wasn't there, but I still don't like it. So what I did, I went in the general hangout spot. I said, I think I added, I think I tagged everyone, and I was like, if this person, I tagged the person. I said, if this person DMs you selling anything, you let me know and they will be banned. We go on internet and we have enough ads as it is. This place will not become one of this place. I'm sick of it. We're all sick of it. And Tofu was like, you just outed them? I'm like, yeah, I don't care. They're not part of the community. They're not here for Tsuki Live. They're here for their wallet. Like, F them in the A, you know? Like, I don't care. Yeah, I had, no, like, because I would have banned them straight away. I'm like, yeah, that account has been made 4 days ago. They're not here for us. It doesn't matter. Yeah, they're not our community. So yeah.
Chose violence that day, but it was like righteous violence.
Oh,
cool.
Yeah. I'm like Batman, but you could call me Badman. Oh my god, I remember. Have you seen? No, wait, was it? Okay, I forgot if it was Daredevil. Okay, because it's the Punisher, but I think it's the Punisher when you see him in Daredevil, not the Punisher on Netflix himself, right? So when you watch Daredevil on Netflix, you will meet the Punisher, and his intro is just amazing. Like, I loved it. Like, he's just going, he goes into like a pawn shop for information, and the guy's like doesn't have information. So he leaves, right? He's like, whatever, right? He's done his business. And the guy's like, the owner wants to make money. He's like, yo, are you after this? You after this? And he starts talking about like, you know, the way he talks and the information he gives out. I don't know. It was subtle, but it was clear at the same time. But yeah, he was selling. Let's just say, yeah, it was like selling people. Very young people, you know.
Oh no.
And then you see like the Punisher. First of all, you don't know it's a Punisher, right? So that's the
right.
So he just kind of stops, and the salesman's like, oh, you're into that. Oh, okay. Well, we've got a lot. We've got like really really young ones, and he just like looks around. There's like a baseball bat. He just takes it, and he starts to wreck the place, you know. Yeah, and he beats up this guy, and that's how it's. I forgot how it's later revealed that he's the Punisher, but that's when you're like, oh, he's a good bad guy, you know.
Yeah.
Those are the best.
We love good bad guys.
You know, in anime, at the end when they're finally fighting the big boss, right? And he's about to strike. He's about to give the final blow, and when the dust settles, it's revealed that the sword has hit the side of the head. The main character found it in his heart to have mercy, and the bad guy doesn't understand how could you do this, why, and the hero says, because killing kills people and that's bad, you know, stuff like that, right?
If I kill you, you'll die.
Yeah. And I told myself, like, that would not be me at all. I would chop your balls and make you eat them. Like, it's no, like I could never be that guy. I could never be that guy. If I went through 12 manga volumes to hunt you down, I will hunt you down.
Yep. If it was serious enough for me to take that kind of action, by golly, I'm gonna finish it.
I've never been able, like, I never really liked that. Oh no, main character's too nice. No.
Me too. Like, I don't know. It's just all stuff that's like too good to be true, and it makes it hard to like really relate to. Or something in a way. It's like, no, I want this person did bad, and I want them to have the bad.
Yeah, but like, and then after the whole tension settles down, they go back to the city. The villain becomes like a teacher, and you're like, what? And I'm not even inventing this. This happened in an anime series. He was a teacher after. I'm like, he's teaching kids. He killed people. Oh my god. But what if the villain is hot? Speaking of hot villain, I've talked about this with my friend and Nintendo. If you're listening, if you're gonna take these ideas, I'd like a 1% cut, please. Um, we all see like we've everybody knows Zelda. Everybody knows Link. Everybody knows
Yeah.
Ganondorf. Oh,
Yeah.
the endless rivalry. Even if they reincarnate, I don't like you because something deep within me, as if I'm like hate spiders, stuff like that, right? So
Yeah.
essentially, I am the link to what Ganondorf is to spider. Anyway, whatever. You know what I mean? So I thought of something. What if this would be amazing? Because I really like Ganondorf's new design. But
Mhm.
what if one day they write an amazing story? You start off, you are friends with Ganondorf. You,
That would be sick.
Link, Zelda, and Ganondorf have the same motive. They have to stop the mad scientist because he's gonna wreck the city. And throughout the whole game, a bit like your rival in Pokemon, you kind of see him here and there, but he's not always there to hold your hand. I mean, he could if you want, but yeah. Anyway, so and the thing is, at the end, it wouldn't be like. Of course, you have to fight Ganondorf, but I don't want it. I wouldn't want it to be like Ganondorf's like, aha, I was just using you. Now that we're so close to the goal, I'm gonna fight you because I hate you and I'm evil. And no, I wouldn't want it to be like that. What if at the end you're about to press the big red button that makes it the machine go, stop, and Ganondorf just says, he grabs your arm, but not roughly, just he grabs her arm and says, but what if I've been thinking about this. What if we let the city explode? And you don't understand. What? It's been 3 months we're doing this journey. What? And he explains, no, think about it. If we make the city explode, if we leave things as it is, the rich get richer and the poor get poorer, nothing changes. But if we make everything explode, everyone starts from scratch, maybe the world will become a better place. And eventually, because of that, you have to fight him. But you fight him not because you hate him and he's your rival and he's evil. You fight him, and it's not a battle of I'm like your hits are not trying to hurt him. It's difficult, and as the player, you feel this. And Ganondorf as well. He fights you, but he's pushing you away more than anything. He just wants to get to the machine. I think that would be amazing, and it would break the players down to their core. I think that would be amazing. Nintendo, come on, wink, 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 wonk.
That would be sick. It kind of reminds me of Kingdom Hearts a little bit,
Yeah.
and it also, in a weird way, reminds me of Undertale. And it also reminds me of Dr. Stone.
Okay, so I'm not original. Okay, I see. God damn it.
No. You are. These are good. These are good.
Okay.
These are good ways to do things, and not enough people do them.
What if Ganon starts teaching kids? Okay. So you see the Pythagorean theorem, right? You see the Triforce, right? Yeah, no, but yeah, it's like okay. One movie this might sound it's gonna be insanely mainstream, but I loved it. It was Civil War, Captain America: Civil War. It wasn't a villain. Oh, we have to defeat him because he wants to take over the world. It was political. It was moral principles clashing against each other. It was so good. I loved it so much, you know?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it would be cool that more games would be incredibly well written like that. Like, it would be cool to fight Ganon as a stop it, I don't want to hurt you, you're my friend. Instead of, aha, you're the evil guy, you know? I think that would be amazing. This exists in fan fiction. Oh, probably. And then they look into each other's eyes and they wonder, why must we hurt each other when we can make each other feel okay? But yeah.
And then they kiss.
And then the Triforce was one again, and
Yeah.
and Zelda feels like Squidward watching outside of the window, like outcast, you know.
Like, darn it.
No, I'm the princess. What the hell? I thought it was going to Boys Love dowsing when Ganondorf grabs Link gently. That's not what, you know what I mean.
Whoa.
Because in Super Smash, what was Super Smash Ultimate? No, is that the one that we currently have?
Yeah, that's the newest one.
Okay, so the previous one. Remember they had something called. There was a story mode. It was so good, and at the end, it was like, oh, Bowser and Ganondorf, they're the head of the bad guys, and at the end, Ganondorf just backstabs Bowser and turns Bowser into a trophy, and I was like, yeah! I was so happy that it wasn't Bowser like, no, Ganondorf to me is like, nah, he was the evil. It would have looked silly, like, okay, the snapper turtle got me, god damn it. I knew he was sus. I was gonna vote him out. Oh my god. What's Ashes and Azzy doing in chat? People on YouTube trying to read. I can't see what they're saying. I can't see what they're saying. Oh, the ménage à trois forces. Oh no, why did I read that?
The what? What does that mean?
I'm not sure if it only means that, but I'm pretty sure it's one way to say Bryce.
Oh. It's all coming together.
Oh no, they're all coming
Oh,
together.
wait a second. Hold on. Oh no.
Mom, look at this video. It's about VTubers. And then
Oh no.
30 minutes of spiders, 1 hour and a half of Boys Love and Ganondorf. Oh my god. I sent Asha Z like 4 pages of fan art. It's like a story, right? But it's so good. First of all, like the drawing is really good, the little story is really good, and also in the story, they're kind of talking to Ganondorf as if he was, I don't know, sociable. Well, not sociable, but like he wasn't this
likable.
Yeah.
Decent person in any capacity.
Yeah. They're just having an actual conversation. Like, I'll DM you the thing. You'll see. It's really good, and that's kind of like that's gonna sound weird after you're gonna see the comic, but yeah, that's what. Because they look like friends actually, and I'm like, that would be cool. Like a whole. Because let's be real, like. Everybody's gonna buy Legend of Zelda and they're like, oh, I don't know what's going on in the game, but I know I'm gonna fight Ganondorf, and that's okay if you still keep that element in the game, but it would be amazing to bring it in a different way, you know?
True.
Yeah. The whisper sounds like Gen 2. What sounds like? Oh no! No! God. Are you talking about It All Comes Together?
Hopefully, maybe not that.
I don't know.
We're close enough for that yet. I've only just met you guys. Hold on.
That's like 10th base. Like, bring me to dinner first. Like, not that. Not what. Then what? You know? Oh, the context was you have to provide the context. Oh my god. I'm gonna make things worse.
Up here.
Okay. Oh my god, you're whispering into your own ear. You're doing great.
Yeah, good
Keep
job.
it up. You're the best. Yeah. I don't know what's going on with my.
Why am I whispering like that to me?
Oh, I mean, be nice to yourself. That's what I always say. Okay, no.
Oh, now it makes sense.
20 minutes of spy. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, now the fun part just left. You broke the magic. I wanted the other one. Oh my god. Now I'm gonna be Squidward. Okay, I don't know why I would be Squidward. Okay, yeah.
Oh.
I need someone to edit, like someone who's good at editing, and just put like another SpongeBob and another Patrick outside of that window.
Yeah.
Morning,
I'll
do
be
you
one
have
of the Patricks. I'm cool with that.
Is that because you do the starfish a lot?
No, sometimes I'm not very bright, so it just fits.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I wonder if you understood, but yeah, it's okay.
No, I get it. I chose.
Okay. Okay.
I chose to be scared of that option in the dialogue.
You're like, oh my god. We're here to free Morning from imprisonment with Gene and yeah. What's Gene? Oh, okay. I'm like,
Who is Gene and what have they done to you?
I mean, it's funny because you know how Gen 1 has a lot of V, Vanny, VC, V,
Oh,
and we're like
true.
that's the V gang, you know. It kind of just
Yeah.
caught on by itself, the V gang, and we're like, and when we were looking for Gen 2, we all knew it would be like male models, so we're like, we were calling it like the host club gang, like the host club generation host club,
yeah.
right? And then we're like, we have nothing, so I don't know how we okay, this one kind of seems like, how did we not think about that? But you know, Gen 0, if you turn the 0 into an O, we're just Gino. And it's so bland. Just Gino. Yeah, you got the V gang.
Who's Gino?
It's us, you know. You got the V gang. You got Generation Host Club, and then you got Gino. Just he's
Yes.
there. Gene. Gene. Yeah. Leave me alone. Oh, but yeah. This was really, really fun. I did not expect. I know, like every episode, I do it on purpose to kind of like go off track, but I feel like this time I really, I
We
may have-
really did not stay on any topic aside from spiders, I feel like.
Yeah, spiders and hot Ganondorf. You know?
Yeah. Hot Ganon.
My
And how
God!
he should die.
Wow.
Not die.
Yeah.
Whatever it was. However we were spinning that.
Oh my God.
Bad guys should get what deserve.
Mhm. So, if ever or whenever Ashenzi comes up on the show, whatever you do, guys, don't mention Hot Ganondorf. A wink wonk. But
And
yeah,
before that will be the talk show.
that will be the talk show. Welcome to Rising Something in My Pants. Okay, yeah. So,
Oh, okay.
So, thank you so much, Bryce. It was really, really fun having you on the show.
Thank you for having me. It was fun. I enjoyed this.
And as a member of Tsuki Live, if you guys didn't know, yeah, as a member of Tsuki Live, I'm really, really happy to have you on the team. I didn't know of your existence before, you know, all that, before opening the applications and everything. But you know, the VTuber
Yeah,
world, the community is incredibly huge. It's crazy, right?
it
It's-
is. And really small all at the same time. Kind of strange.
Yeah, like, oh, you know them too, stuff like that, right? But
Yeah.
you know, if you go on Twitch and you go on the VTuber tag and you'll scroll forever, and those are only the people who are online. So that's what it's really crazy. And when you try to make it, it is competition. Let's be real. I know it's like some people
Yeah.
kind of don't want to talk about it. It's like taboo. Like, it's like if you're a bad sport. No, I am here to make money, but that's also not my brand. Don't put words in my mouth. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, just look at all the top creators, whether they're VTubers or not. And they're all competing with each other. They even like steal each other's ideas and whatever, but that's why it's all up to you to put your own spin on it and make it unique and like make that name for yourself in one way or another. Yeah, it's all competitive, but it doesn't have to be like
The bad
hostile
sport.
competitive.
Yeah, the bad sportsmanship. You know, competitive.
Yeah.
But I think
Everyone kind of
yeah.
works together.
Yeah, but I think, yeah, I mean, we've all seen that on Twitter, like the tweets about like, oh my God, if you see it, you're not gonna have fun. No, it's like, it's very easy to keep in mind that I'm doing this to grow. I will look at my VODs with the eyes of a viewer and wonder, would I stay? If not, why? If yes, what am I doing right? You know, stuff like that. But it's also it's not two sides of. It's not like I don't know how to say this. Like, it doesn't need to be separate with having fun. You could be
Right.
doing both. You could strive for greatness, and you can have fun at the same time. You know, you have
And
it.
it should be
yeah.
fun.
Like you have a destination, but you still look at the scenery as you get there. And I'm really happy that you will be among us. You will be among us as we get there for real, Bryce. You're great, and I hope to see more of your crazy guitar loop magic. It's
Yeah, well,
yeah, that was amazing. You know?
thank you. I appreciate it. And
Mhm.
yeah, thanks for having me on the show and in the group because this is for me it's really cool. I've already made a lot of new friends and I feel a lot better about myself now than I did even just like a few weeks ago. So this has
Yeah.
done a lot for me and I hope I can do stuff for y'all too. So
Yeah, you never
yeah, it's cool.
know, like you never know where you're gonna end up, and like why, I don't know. If you're gonna fail, at least try, and fail because you failed. Don't like, oh, I'm gonna stay here and I'm not even gonna like take the jump, take the leap, you know?
Yeah.
The amount and yeah, the amount of people who have like applied, well, I'm thinking of like, pretty much like maybe Gen 1, Gen 2 apply and they're like, nah, like your expectations are so low, but you took it. Imagine like there's so many people, like when HoloLive opened their doors to applications or Nijisanji,
Mhm.
the amount of people I've seen saying, well, I'm not even gonna waste my time. Like I'm not gonna apply because I know I won't get, like, well, yeah,
But you never know.
now you are ensuring yourself that you're not gonna get in.
Yeah.
Congratulations. You're
You're for
pathetic.
sure gonna be good.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's like I hate that mentality so much. You're like you are your worst enemy, you know what I mean? You know that guy who puts a stick in his own wheel and he falls down, he's like, "Oh my God, it's so hard." Nah, it's your fault. Stop being stupid. It's okay to fall
Yeah.
because people try to stop you. It's okay to fall because life gets in the way and stuff like that. But don't stop yourself. That's
Mhm.
just don't get in that line because life is, so you still have a lot to live for, and there will be people who are waiting in line to try to stop you. As long as you
Yep.
don't wait in that line yourself, because you're the one person who could really, really stop you. And don't do that for yourself,
Yep.
and look at you today in the team on the show, and you're among a bunch of other great people, and I do believe that the team will bring you something, and as well as you will bring something to the team, and I'm really, really happy about that. And I've said it 100 times, I'll keep saying it again. Bryce, congratulations. It's my honor that you're here.
Thank you. It's actually my honor, but I'll let it slide.
No, no, it's my honor. Give it back.
Oh no 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 no! This is mine.
No, no, no. Let go. You're gonna rip it. You're gonna rip it. Oh, the seams is getting.
We'll have split custody. Okay, split custody.
Okay,
I have
okay,
it today. You have it tomorrow.
okay. You can have weekends. God damn it.
Okay. Excellent.
All right, but thank you so much, Bryce, and thank you everybody else for tuning in. And if you want, there's the link that's pinned at the top of the chat. So please support Bryce with everything you have, and stick by him and watch his growth along with the team. This is a new beginning, and yeah, thanks so much, everybody, and thank you, Bryce. Okay, bye bye.
Goodbye. Good one. See you soon.